not muted no more.
Hey, what's up?
We have done it.
We did it. We're here.
We have unmuted ourselves. Second, we have streamed.
We streamed. We did it.
We finally found a day where we're both not dying of sickness.
Yeah. Wait, when was the last time we did Ace Attorney?
It had to have been like 3 to 4 weeks ago.
First of all, happy Ace Day. Let's go Aces. It's International Ace Day.
Exactly. You see this shit?
Yeah.
Ran thought we were
Hi,
dead.
Ran.
And Ran is a person who knows us, like, for real.
Hi, Starfall. Yeah, like,
And they were like, damn,
Color
my homies are dead.
Hi, Color. Yeah, no, we're alive. We're here.
Yeah,
we're not dead, in fact.
Somehow alive. Listen, we have either both been sick or one of us has been sick.
Yeah.
I was almost sick yesterday. And we were gonna stream yesterday.
Yeah, that's true. I'm glad we didn't stream till today, though, because I love that we're streaming on International Asexual Day.
It's better that we're streaming today. I think we're both in a better mindset to stream today.
Yeah.
Like, I feel better both physically and mentally.
Physically, I feel awful, but I'm still here anyway.
Okay, well, I vampired your physical, because I feel a lot better physically today than I did yesterday. Yesterday, I was struggling.
I just have a tummy ache, but I'm dealing with it.
Yeah.
Whatever.
But it's like, we tried to stream yesterday, so I came over and slept over, and then I've just been here ever since.
Yeah. We've literally just laid around and watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine for hours.
Yeah, Kemi finally
that was it.
started Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
It's so good.
Like,
I slept on it forever because I'm my stupid, dumb, fucking brain.
You just have to get into a mood to, like, start something new.
It's my autism brain because I hyperfixate and I only want to watch the same thing over and over and over and over again. Sid is not here tonight, but I mean, he always could pop in. Sometimes that happens.
Yeah, I don't think Sid knows. I'll let
we should let Sid know
that we're streaming.
Because sometimes he does come in the middle of Ace Attorney streams or whatever. You know who else has a tummy ache? I don't know, I guess Inspector Gregson probably. And you do be eating like hella potatoes. So, I mean, I guess, yeah. Also, Color just reminded me that the Sonic Mega is about to start the Apollo Justice live job. I'm so stoked for it.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
I was low-key considering submitting for a part.
I kind of wish that you had, like, I made the choice. I was like, right now, with the way that my health has been, I'm going to step back and just, like, I'm going to watch and enjoy and get, like, I'm not going to participate this time. Mm-hmm. But you mentioned that you thought about it. I was like, I kind of wish that you did, because you're great.
There was one character that we both kind of low-key agreed that, like, yeah, you could probably do this character.
Brushel, right?
Spark Brushel.
Yeah.
And I agree. I think I could do an okay Spark Brushel, but I think it'd be more interesting. Like, first of all, it's not guaranteed that I would get in. It would be an audition process.
Well, yeah, that's exactly how it is.
But it's also, like, I'm not a voice actor, and I also don't think, like, it requires commitment from me, which is also tough.
That's why I knew I couldn't handle it this time.
I think I could do an okay Spark Brushel, but it's also so I think Spark Brushel is a hard character to get right.
Yes.
Because Spark Brushel is a character that needs to be annoying at first, but doesn't stay annoying.
Yeah, so it's like deceptive how complicated he is.
You can't be just the most obnoxious voice ever. You need to be a voice that is like, it's kind of grating, but
you need that range.
You need the range to be like, because Spark Brushel ends up being a character that is just like, oh, like this guy's not so bad.
Hi, Cicey.
So I think Spark Brushel is a hard character to get correct.
Mm-hmm.
But
it's like how Mo. We were talking about how it's similar to Mo.
Yeah,
where Oh shit, gotcha man! Welcome back. Wow, it's popping. Hey guys, everybody's here.
Yeah, I mean, we are streaming at
a relatively normal time, unlike
my humans are awake.
My fucking random 8 a.m. stream the other day when I was like,
I gotcha,
no one will be here.
Yeah, we're streaming at human time.
Yeah, a human time.
You could probably continue, but load game.
I'll load game anyway, just to make sure. Fuck, there was something I was going to say before we got started, but my brain is like...
We were talking about how Spark Brushel is a complex character to get right, and Mo is a similar character, because Mo is a character who is obnoxious as shit, but Mo as a character is really not that bad, all things considered. Yeah, they're an annoying clown, but they're also, like... you can tell they're not a bad guy.
Yeah,
They
Mo is
they're really
not
sad
anywhere
about the
close
death
to the
of-
complaints I have about that case.
Turnabout Big Top sucks, but it's like Mo is really sad that his best friend, the ringmaster, died.
Yeah.
He cares genuinely about everyone at the circus. He wants the circus to do well. He loves being a clown. He loves performing, and he genuinely wants the circus to thrive. And it's like, this guy's not a bad guy.
There are only two characters in that whole case that I can stand, and one of them is Mo.
Yeah.
The other one's Regina.
The other one's Regina.
I hate everything else about that case. And I feel like everyone knows what I'm talking about, because if you've ever played Justice for All, then you agree with me hands down. And if you don't, you're lying.
The entire case is bad and like also problematic. And so
yes. Oh my god, yes.
It's just like, it sucks.
It's so uncomfortable.
Literally, what I tell people is T-Hawk did it.
I mean,
Which isn't wrong.
It's not wrong. I've only played Justice for All once, and I don't remember anyone. Well, the Nickel Samurai case is so strong. That case is great.
Is the only thing, honestly, I think that saves that game.
Case 2 is good.
Case 2 is good, but without the Nickel Samurai case as a closer,
right?
It's hard. It's a tough. Like, what would be, like, obviously, to say what would be the closer, it's like they would have a different case, obviously.
I remember what I was gonna say now. I was gonna say that for the Sonic Mega live dub thing, there's always like like small parts, like the bailiffs and stuff like that, like random lines, and it's always opened up for volunteers and stuff. There's always that.
There's not really that many bit characters in Apollo Justice.
You'd be surprised. Sometimes I forget about like randomly, like the police chief having a line here or there.
I just recently replayed Apollo Justice, so I wouldn't be that surprised.
Oh, okay. Yeah, good point. I was like, it's been a minute since I've played Apollo Justice.
In case 2, there's like a police officer who keeps talking. Like, there's 2 police officers out and about who deny you entry into various places.
Mm-hmm.
And there's probably a bailiff line here and there. You'd probably bailiff line in each case, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, hey, get the fuck back in the court.
But they're not the bailiffs in this game, so they're just they. Yeah, they suck. I love the bailiffs in this game.
But like in Apollo Justice, there's really not that many kind of like bit characters.
Well, I guess it's been so long since I've played Apollo Justice, so I just don't even remember.
I played it very recently, so this year, in fact.
The only thing I really ever think about anymore when I think of Apollo Justice is just the thanks, but I can't read image.
Yeah, which is what you requested I get you a screenshot
I posted that on Tumblr and it blew the fuck up. Like, all I did was just be like, yes, now I have an upgraded version of my favorite screenshot of all time, and just hashtag Apollo Justice, and it is the most I have ever gotten any attention on Tumblr ever. And I have no followers on Tumblr, so I was just, every time I open Tumblr, it's like 50 notifications for that one post.
Hell yeah. I replay through Ace Attorney games like all the time. It's like my comfort.
Yeah.
I'm replaying through Edgeworth 2 right now.
I have never played the investigation games really, so like I'm so invested in getting to those potentially after we get through this.
Yeah.
Like 2 years from now.
Yeah.
I think that's everything I was gonna say.
Let's at least
we'll go ahead and get in here. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to recap what we were doing. I remember that you were saying we were about to go to trial. I think
we're pretty close to the trial. I feel
we've done hella investigations. I just remember Herlock being on the window.
So Herlock was on the window. He just did a whack ass deduction. So now it's our turn to fix his deduction.
Oh boy! So now I don't remember what insane shit Herlock was talking about.
Thankfully, I have a vague recollection.
Okay.
Especially because this is Ryunosuke's part, so it's gonna be me voicing it.
Right. By the way, here have the control over the reverb button.
Does the reverb? Yeah, it's already here.
Yeah. 2 years from now, that's optimistic. Hey,
listen, we can dream.
I mean, you're right. Considering dream. I was gonna be offended, and then I was like, no, Sid and I still haven't finished Spirit of Justice, so that's fair.
I think that's 2 years is fair enough scope that we might hit it, but probably not.
No, we will. We will. We will not still be playing through these 2 years from now. I swear.
We're trying to not. We're trying to get through this.
I mean-
swear, but we have been getting sick.
5 years. Wait, no, don't go up.
6?
The thing is that
Siete?
I have me and Sid both tend to get very like distracted easily and carried away with stuff, as y'all know. Daniel keeps me more on track.
Yeah, I don't have as severe ADHD.
Like nobody keeps me on track as much as Jeremy, but you're like the second best at keeping me on track.
I just really want you to play,
Yeah.
to experience these games, and I think so far you've already felt it's worth it. So.
Yeah,
And you
I
haven't
love
even,
this.
And you haven't even gotten
I'm in love with Susato.
Like,
She
the
rules.
best parts of this series. So
yeah,
I'm
everyone keeps saying
very
that
excited.
the first game in this
Is the weakest.
and I'm like, you say this, but I'm enjoying the hell out of this.
Yeah. You'll understand once you finish
I'm
it.
sure I
You'll
will,
understand.
but I'm already enjoying myself.
It is very enjoyable though.
Hey, what's up, Mighty D? How's it going? Or if you just want me to call you Daryl, I'll just call you Daryl. Hi, Daryl. I was like, I don't know, sometimes with people, like, if I know them or whatever, like, if they want me to call them by their actual name or not.
They put their name.
Yeah,
in the
I didn't
chat.
notice that until after the fact, and then I was like, oh!
Hey, don't call me Daryl. By the way, everyone, my name is Daryl.
Yeah. Call me my actual name. Okay. Yeah, there's like a mishmash of people that I know offline that pop in here, and some of them do not want me to call them their real name.
I don't think I'm familiar with Daryl.
I don't think you've ever
so
met.
I don't know if Daryl's familiar with me.
Bye.
So, hello, I am Daniel.
Yeah, this is Daniel. This is my best friend, Daniel.
I'm Kemi's best friend. She is my best friend.
Yeah, we're best friends.
And I'm trying to get her to play through these games.
Yeah, so like let's fucking do it. Let's go. Wait. A massage? Why are we? You
need to massage his deductions.
Okay,
Yeah,
you know what?
not
Like
give
coming
him-
out like
not give
cold
him-
open. This
not
is a
give
weird
him
sentence.
A massage.
A slight massage. You know, that's all Mr. Soul's
just
deductions
give him a
mean.
massage.
Just give
And
him-
if he pops a boner, I mean,
Whoa!
like that happens during massages.
It's like, excellent. That does indeed happen sometimes during massages.
Excellent. I've been waiting for my trusty partner in deduction to step forward, Mr. Naruhodo. Hello, friend Daniel.
I love how extra these two motherfuckers are.
Extremely extra. We don't even know yet whether or not this is going to help with Mr. Natsume's case. Still, uncovering the truth is always worthwhile, whatever the motivation. At least, that's what I want to believe.
Yeah.
Let us start again, from the beginning. Of Herlock Sholmes' logic and reasoning spectacular.
I love him so much. He's so stupid.
He's so dumb, right? But he's not, because you briefly...
But he's on to something. Like, I get it.
Because I'm so glad that, because I've been playing through Edgeworth 2 on my phone, and Kemi's been kind of watching me from the side. I'm very early on in the game.
Yeah,
She's not getting massively spoiled.
Yeah, but I
if
get things here and there.
If you've played Edgeworth 2, you know of a character whose name is Sebastian de Best.
Oh my god.
And so, it's like, that character is an actual dumbass.
I can't. I was like, I want with all of my being to be like, I hate this motherfucker.
He's just an
He
idiot.
reminds me of a very specific type of like arrogant, serious, for kids flavor.
Yeah.
Like, I was just thinking of like Yu-Gi-Oh! GX or some shit when I look at his character design, and I was just like, holy shit, I cannot stand the smug asshole. But then he just says like the most insanely dumb shit, and
Yeah,
I'm
you're
like,
oh, he's just an
I can't
actual
totally hate you because you're hilarious. That and being with Edgeworth, like paired with Edgeworth,
Yeah.
mwah, chef kiss.
It's very fun to see. It certainly shouldn't take a great detective to see that a fearsome beast has been on the rampage of late within these four walls.
Okay, I vaguely do remember this. It's coming back to me.
Yeah. Thus, we are faced with the question, what form might this beast take?
Okay, yeah.
Ah, for a man with a military breeding, your eyes are uncommonly candid. I don't remember the voice I did for this guy.
Yeah, I was literally
all.
gonna say, I was like, there are a lot of characters in this that I do not remember what voice I gave them.
I kind of remember the voice I gave him. Your furtive glance, Mr. Garradab, leads us directly to the answer.
It's like a grab bag. Every time we stream, you
Yeah,
get a different set of voices.
It's a different set of voices. and
Consistency who?
Yeah, we've never been consistent in our life.
Oh shit! I didn't.
It automatically
Yeah,
does
yeah,
it.
yeah,
It
yeah.
automatically does it.
I do remember him thinking it was a lion, and me just being like, "Bro."
It's that lion specifically, which is not a live lion.
Next time you see Sid, it's him, by the way.
He, him.
Sid goes by he, him. But I will give him a gigantic
RNG
hug.
voice picker. It's basically what it is.
Yeah, that's you just roll the die, and it's like
Yeah.
whatever it lands on, different voice.
I rolled a 1.
That's actually a really fun idea now that I think about it. Like assigning different voices to a D20 and just rolling it. That's kind of funny.
I don't think I have 20 voices.
I could make that
I
happen.
don't think it's like, okay, well, how many Homestar Runner voices?
I
can
was like,
do?
off the top of my head, I don't know if I could just dole out 20 separate voices, but like I know that I have the voice profiles in my brain somewhere that I could make that happen. Did not know this since went for a little while now, for several years now. I mean, always, but like as far as coming out goes,
Yeah.
like a few years now. But
See the
yeah.
crescent moon face with the spirally cheeks.
Yo, Sotimbori!
20
Yeah.
variations of Girl Squad.
Teen Girl Squad!
Well, I could do Teen Girl Squad voice, and I can do Greg. Oh,
Yeah.
I can take my shirt off.
And then you got senior card gauge.
I have senior card gauge, so that's 3. I can do Bubs.
Your Birdly.
I can do Birdly.
Your Birdly voice.
I have my Ryunosuke, I guess, which is just me, but slightly more generic anime.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, go full Ken Star.
Yeah. Well, I have
That
Fighter.
bloodline.
I have the voice I did for
Oh my
Fighter.
god, which is like a spin on that. Yeah. You know, they do say that like if you're looking for inspiration, go for the impression of an impression.
Yeah. I mean, that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm doing an impression. I'm trying to do an impression.
I will definitely tell Sid that you love him and that I will give him a hug for you. For sure. And you definitely need to come visit sometime.
I really didn't see the lion thing coming.
Because why would you?
Yeah, because that's not a live lion.
No, but if you observe Mr. Garrideb's reaction, it rather seems as though some beast did indeed run amok here in this room.
Yes, something with a very fierce nature.
Did we have an idea of what animal? I think there was a cat, but like this is a lot of
The cat was
damage.
downstairs. The cat is Natsume's cat.
Yeah, and it was a
And
small
there's
thing.
no way the cat did that damage.
Yeah,
The cat
that's
was
crazy
this
damage.
big.
But I'm also like, there's a cannon in this room also.
There also
by
is
the
a
way.
cannon.
So like,
But
why
there's not like a big hole where a cannonball clearly got shot.
no, I guess.
So
but
it's not like
I'm
the
confusion.
cannon got fired.
yeah. But I would go there before I go lion.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, but Herlock is an idiot.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
You didn't think about that, did you?
Literally, it couldn't have been a lion transported from India. I'm very confident.
Thanks, Zata. So what was it then?
We must follow Mr. Garrideb's gaze.
There's a picture behind the lion. Do you not? Hello?
Well,
That will lead us to the true answer.
you'll probably get to see.
I want to see it. How do? Huh? Yeah, there we go.
Well,
What?
this is the lion statue that Mr. Sholmes picked out.
It's not what I was trying
I
to
know,
do.
I know.
Yes, I wonder. Perhaps if you did live with a lion, it would prove to be a rather sweet companion.
How does that logic work? I think that's like a mouse trying to tell its family that the cat around the house is sweet.
I suppose it is a bit of a flight of fancy, isn't it?
Anyway, the piece we're looking for is something else. Let's have a good look around.
Show me the photo. Look at this graph.
Hey, did you figure out what animal it is? What's this photograph?
It appears to be from Mr. Garrideb's
Wedding. Whoa, my brain immediately went to red wedding.
Yep,
That's
I knew
bad.
it. I fucking knew
That's
it.
bad.
You got brain rot, brother.
I got brain rot bad. To be fair, I've been trying to get back into doing audiobooks after the last one that I just did, and I've been doing a lot of Song of Ice and Fire practice reading to speed up my audiobook production. So, like, it's on my brain. even more than normal, in my defense. And it's usually on my brain a lot.
All the time, yeah.
He looks very happy, doesn't he?
He does, but you can't make out his bride.
Yeah, what's up with that?
No. How unfortunate. Something must have struck the glass directly over the woman's face.
I wonder what happened. Probably best not to delve too deeply there.
But what? But, huh?
So if the lion is not the animal that did it, what other type of beast could have done it? Best friend Kemi, who is a woman?
I don't know, bro.
Think of how, remember, this is everyone's racist and sexist. So what manner of beast could have done it?
I mean,
My wife, dog.
my wife. Really, though? Like, is that what we're going with?
I hate to break it to you, it's the answer.
Okay. I mean, I do love a woman that can kick my ass. I'm not gonna lie, but, you know, I'm just... Huh?
Like, if you're not gonna make the
If
connection...
this is gonna be the joke, I'm just kind of like...
It's not really a joke.
That's fair, then, that's fair.
It's just society. Like, that's, like, right to the moon. Like, that shit existed forever.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
know
All
what
right,
I mean?
yeah,
You
no,
know what I
I know
mean?
what you mean, I know what you mean. I was just like, my brain was just like, are we going to make the joke
We're
comparing?
talking about Sid, it's still, we're talking about the same person.
Yes.
He, him.
Yes. Yeah, and he's used to his name being misspelled that way, so it was like I know who you're talking about, so I wasn't gonna be like, it's spelled CID like Final Fantasy Sid or whatever, because like, that's neither here nor there,
Yeah, we're talking about the same person.
as long as, you know, like, as long as we're both, like,
We're talking about the same human.
Yeah, we're talking about the same guy.
Hello,
Oh my gosh,
for-
sorry for bothering you. I want to open you a promotion of your channels, viewers, followers, and chatbots, etc. The price is lower than any competitor, and the quality is guaranteed to be the best. Flexible, convenient order. Somebody ban that guy. Hello?
We know
Where
Size.
yeah, Size is in there. Actually, Ran should be modded too. Why is Ran not modded?
Who did this?
I mean, yeah, you can go ahead
We
and
should
just.
follow.
Oh yeah, you follow. Anyways, can you go ahead and just mod Ran for me? Because Ran should be. I'm confused as to why.
I got you, Leafing. I cannot. Wait, I think it might be. Nope.
Nope, we don't want to block Ran.
I do want to report Ran.
No. Maybe you got it. Hang on, just click the chat box and I'll just type it in. Yeah, I've modded you before. I don't know why.
You modded Ran on the other account you're thinking of.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is.
It is.
Okay, so that should be it now then.
Yeah.
We've been trying to contact you at your extent.
Like Ran
no, my favorite
is
one
modded
is
on the other account that Ran has.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. My
but
favorite
on the
one is
Ran
hello, please don't hang up.
I have been given a gun. I love please don't hang up because I'm just
Because
like,
I immediately know to hang up.
but I love the plea, like it's the same.
Please.
It's the same thing of anyone who works in IT will know what I'm talking about. But whenever you change your default browser from Microsoft Edge, it like begs you. It's like,
Please,
please look at all the features. You're like,
And then
Google
every time
Chrome.
Windows does an update, they're like, "Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to use
Anytime
Microsoft Edge?"
you try and change Microsoft Edge from your default browser, it's like, are you sure? Like, it's sick, bro.
Brother, it's not Explorer anymore. We promise.
We promise. And you're like, technically you're right, but
But also, I'm good. Like,
so it's very. In IT, pretty much one of the first things you do is change the default browser from Edge to anything else, really.
like literally anything else.
Honestly, literally anything else.
Yeah.
Because
It's good now, I promise. Please try it.
Edge is not like Edge is okay now. It's serious. It is better than
Yeah,
Explorer.
I'll
but-
give it that it's better than Explorer, but the bar is in hell. Like, so you know.
Yeah. So you just change it
fuck.
from Edge because it just makes things a lot easier, especially things where generally when it comes to
dealing with like certain things in like web development. Not everyone is consistent about making things good on every browser. So
Right.
Edge has some issues on certain sites still.
And it literally, every time you try to do anything with like Windows, it will try to flip you back over at any opportunity possible. It'll be like, what if you changed your browser back to, that would be crazy if you went back to Edge.
Dude, I'm
like,
dude,
please shut the fuck up. I will
like-
never.
It's just like, hello, fellow child. I have heard all the cool kids are using Microsoft Edge. Hey.
Hey.
The fonts is still cool, right?
Fuck. I was like, I inhaled some saliva there. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, the glass is broken, so you can't see the bride's face at all. Remember the game? I brought us back this time. Me.
I'm proud of you, but no amount of cracks could hide the woman's plump form.
Okay. Yeah, I think powerful would be kinder than plump, Mr. Naruhodo. I don't.
Yes, she certainly looks that. There's a lot of force.
What? What is this?
Not someone you'd want to upset, that's for sure.
Oh, look! Have you noticed her wedding ring? It's very large, isn't it?
Holy fuck, it is.
Oh, is that? Oh, that's your hand.
That's the wedding ring?
Yes, that's an unusual design.
It's gigantic.
It's brass knuckles.
You could murder somebody with that. I'm just saying.
It looks like some sort of embellished sunflower.
Hey, you should present the newlywed bride. I don't know why.
I'm taking so much issue with the plump thing because Susato destroys people and she's tiny. Like, I don't, huh?
Why are you looking at him?
Wait, sorry, my bad. I didn't mean to,
You did.
but I did. But
Right.
also, we haven't looked at it yet, so it doesn't matter. I guess we
Okay,
can
well,
still read it.
fucker.
This must have been when Mr. Garrett was still in the army.
He seems to be carrying his rather... I can't, man. Rather stout bride effortlessly and beaming a smile at the same time.
I suppose he was very strong in his younger years.
Hard to imagine now. He's as thin as a rake.
Haha. All right, well, I guess that. Oh, fuck, wait, there
God.
was something else. Hang on.
I told you what to do.
I didn't hear you. I was too busy being angry at them, like, just making unnecessary.
The beast is woman.
Okay. I thought I saw it, like, another thing that I could look at, though, and I just wanted to. Oh, sorry. I'm remembering the mechanics of how this works.
Yeah, this is not investigation.
Yes, it's
You
not.
need to present a thing.
This is only the second case where I've done the, like, investigation thing with her. Stop holding a gun to my head, but not literally. All right.
Take that!
I did it.
He's so extra.
I love
The
it.
true nature of the beast that has run rampant here is revealed by that newlywed bride. Precisely, Mr. Naruhodo. No other explanation could possibly fit.
You guys are really running with this.
Do you
Wait.
like edging? Because we've the perfect browser for you.
Wait, that's really
wait,
good.
That's OD, though. You know what? I'm on board
Yeah,
now.
no, if they pushed it like that,
If they just leaned into that.
yeah, like
If
I
they're-
guarantee so many more people would switch back over.
Yeah. Just for the hustle.
Wait, hang on. I'm giving this to you, brother.
Okay, sure. Yes, this frame print pictures your wife, Mr. Garrideb. And while we lament the fact that her face is obscured, we can still make out her mighty arms and note the considerable horsepower they must contain.
This is even though I know it's right, it's a reach. This is based on like nothing.
Oh, Indeed, surely any woman of such powerful constitution would be honored to be described as a beast. Honored might be stretching a point.
Like personally, I would be flattered, but I know so many people would not.
Not, yeah. Too late! The fact remains that the beast, which so clearly savaged this room, was your wife, Mr. Garrideb. It kind of made it seem like your wife was Mr. Garrideb. The chilling traces of a wild rampage are still very much in evidence.
Well, I don't remember the voice I gave the maid at
You
all.
kind of gave her this voice.
Oh,
I
okay.
vaguely remember it. Yet as we look around, the beast in question fails to present itself. Where could this angry creature have disappeared to, madam?
Nani? Me?
I pray you do not consider me unchivalrous, but it is plain to me with one glance in your direction.
It is?
Your dress pocket gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts.
The poor, fragile, defenseless woman is beside herself.
Well, I don't know about fragile.
Oh, dear. Anyway, Mr. Sholmes is quite right. There's no sign of a Mrs. Garrideb anywhere.
But it seems there may be a clue as to her whereabouts. A clue that this maid is trying to hide.
Could literally be anything.
I wonder where Mr. Garrideb's wife could be.
I mean, I know it's Ace Attorney. Don't get it twisted. I understand. However, the leaps in logic, they're getting to the right conclusion, but holy fuck, it's based on nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
I
It's
agree.
pretty intense. It's pretty intense even for Ace Attorney.
I agree to a point. I understood the assignment though.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just
Because remember, we had a sort of similar conversation where it's like, me being a guy, I can sort of like, I can see it through like shitty guy. It's like shitty patriarchal vision.
yeah, which is like I guess that's what it all boils down to is like the patriarchal
Yeah,
like.
and it's just like, oh, yeah, they're sexist.
'Cause
so
in
of
my
course
brain,
it's
I'm
like,
just like-
oh, the shitty wife did this. And so I was like, yeah, she's probably the wife.
I had a hard time wrapping my brain around it because I was like, guys are just people. They think the same way as everyone else. And then I had to be like, no, wait, but the patriarchy.
Yeah, no, it like
my bad.
influences it.
Yeah.
It changes it. So you have to fight against it, like actively, constantly.
Yep. Fair enough.
So there's
Yeah.
this wedding ring. We can look
I
at it.
was
or
looking
we can
for it,
present Do you want to look at it first, or?
Let's present it specifically because we are having a hard time staying on task already tonight.
Sure.
Normally I would be like, no, get all the dialogue out there, but like, my brain.
Your wedding ring gives us a handsome clue as to the beast's current whereabouts. Sorry.
That ring is sick, actually. I was just
It is
thinking
sick.
about how I might wear it. It's kind of too big. I don't like super
It's like really
gigantic,
flashy,
gaudy
Yeah.
rings, but like,
I think it's a cool ring.
if it was like a 50% smaller ring, I would
Yeah.
wear it.
Or it might be like a locket.
Yeah, I would wear that as a locket. Actually, it looks like something my mother would wear because my mom is a big fan of like
Really
the with the face on it. and
Oh,
everything.
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
My mom's favorite thing in the world is like sun and moon imagery with faces on them specifically.
I know exactly.
It's a
what you're talking about, 'cause
huge thing for my mother.
mom, or maybe my dad. One of my parents is kind of into that as well. We had a clock growing up that was the sun, that like the eyes would move.
Yeah, my mom is way into that shit. If it's a sun with a face on it, if it looks like Nova from Kirby, my mother will fucking wear it.
Indeed, it does. That flower band gleaming on your finger gives you away. For it is identical to the one shown in the hand of Mr. Garrideb's bride in this photographic print. In other words, you're no ordinary household maid. No. You are Mr. Garrideb's lucky bride. You are Mrs. Garrideb herself.
Oh my! Whoa! I was gonna be like, but why is she the maid? And then I was like, no, some people are into that. You know, I'm not gonna judge.
Well, jolly fine detecting, sir. As you rightly surmised, this is the wife, yes. My Joan. Rather let herself go, you might say, but she was a bally cook. Ah!
Yeah, that was well deserved. Also, the tea disappeared instantly.
Hey, don't worry about that. It would appear that you don't live in the most comfortable of circumstances. After all, you are a retired army man, yet you are in the business of renting out rooms. I would assume, therefore, you have insufficient means to employ a maid. Would that be correct?
It's not right, I tell you. I was second lieutenant of the 3rd Regiment. A man has his pride, don't you know? My golly, it's a sorry thing when a champ can't even afford to have a single maid in his employ. Don't you like when I stir my tea?
No, stop doing
with the
that. It's
pipe?
gross.
I love putting ashes in it.
Yes, here in London one is rather judged. A household cannot be considered worthy of society if it employs no staff at all. Though in my considered opinion, such concerns about appearances are a folly.
True.
You mean Mr. Garadeb has his wife work as his maid?
I thought it was just like a role play thing.
Yeah, no, it's like an appearances thing.
That's obnoxious. I liked it before when I was like, listen, I'm not gonna kink shame. Like, do what you do. But now that it's like I make my wife be my maid for appearances, I don't like that.
Open to history. I don't know what to tell you. Bro.
Yeah. Well, I just mean it just shows what a fragile guy you are. You know.
It's like
That's weak shit.
It is, but it's also like society is so fucked up at this point that there's no room.
No, I'm aware, but I mean,
there's no room for like being, like if you're different, if you refuse, you're like ostracized completely.
yeah, but you know, you would if you loved your wife, you know.
I
If
understand.
you're the wife guy, fuck society.
Bro, we live in.
No, I know.
A
I'm
modern
aware.
society.
I'm aware.
This is so many years ago. Precisely. Am I right, Mr. Garadeb?
Also, I love Nova from Kirby.
Yeah, Nova from
that,
Kirby.
That song slaps so hard. It's underrated as fuck for Kirby songs.
Billy and company, obviously. But listen here, this must remain a secret. Tip-top secret, please.
Please.
I really wish it just went my wife.
My wife.
Conclusion, my wife. Carpet not on by the starving lion. Well, the lion doesn't exist.
Yeah, there is no lion.
Now, Mr. Garadeb, it is plainly clear that you still have deep feelings for this formidable beast.
Aw.
Indeed, in that blithe pose, the distress this loss has caused you is veritably tangible. Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders, the pain you feel being revealed by that supporting arm. Mr. Sholmes is quite something. He's still calling Mr. Garadeb's wife a beast.
Yes. As a woman, that feels rather uncomfortable.
But Mrs. Garadeb is standing beside her husband as we speak. In other words, he hasn't lost his beloved at all, has he?
Oh, how true. Maybe she's into that shit. So perhaps that supporting arm that seems to be propping up his head has some other significance then.
According to Mr. Sholmes, Mr. Garadeb's pain is tangible, though. What could that pose of his really signify? Well, we should probably look at...
Oh, I was about to be like, I interpreted it as like a I don't know, like a almost like loving gesture sort of, you know how you like put your hand to your face when you're like, oh man, I love my significant other. But no, she slapped the shit out
slapped
of
the
him.
shit out of him so hard that he left the clearest handprint of all time.
Yeah.
What's up, Raymond? That voice makes me think of Sean. I don't know if I like that, but I'll take it, I guess.
I can see it though, even though like, yeah, it's like meh.
I don't.
I'm
disagree.
indifferent.
I can't be
to
like,
Sean
no,
Connery,
you're
but
wrong.
I think I totally hear what you're saying.
I don't super disagree. Take the
shot!
But which one is the real one?
Take the shot!
Well, there's a slap cheek
Fuck,
here.
I love you guys.
I'm just gonna present this.
This is why I love streaming. When
Take that!
just having y'all in here. I love everyone in this chat.
Your head weighs heavy on your shoulders. The pain you feel being revealed by that slapped cheek. And of course, the deliverer of that impressive mark on your cheek that refuses to fade was you, Madame Joan Garadeb.
Well, yes. I slapped the shit out of him, really.
Honestly, I'm quite proud.
He deserved it, if we're being totally honest.
You've been desperate to hide the slap mark on your cheek, sir.
Oh, I'm having a heart attack. blazes? How did you work that out, man?
Nothing escapes the notice of one trained in the art of observation, my dear fellow.
Okay, Sholmes.
That's why you haven't looked directly at us even once. To keep your other side from view.
Well, no, I just love Lunatone.
something Dark Side of the Moon joke. Something.
Now let us proceed to the next conundrum. Why were you subjected to such a violent slap? In other words, we must ask ourselves what caused Madame Gerardep to fly into a rage. And we need only follow the direction of your gaze to find the answer.
It just occurred to me that she is like sun-shaped, like her aesthetic. I get it now. I get
She has a sun
it.
ring, yeah.
Well, the ring is obvious, but like even the bonnet and everything is very sun-like.
Didn't Mr. Sholmes say that the bills were all for lion fodder?
Yes, but now we've established that the lion never existed. Which can only mean that the thing responsible for gobbling up all that food was Mr. Gerardep's wife.
Mr. Naruhodo, she's a person, not a thing.
Yes, well, she's also a person who gave her husband a mighty slap around the face. One so hard that it left a perfect hand mark, in fact.
Yes. Why would a woman want to hit her husband with such force, I wonder?
Smash cut to Susato fucking
I know,
slinging
right? I'm like
everybody.
thinking about the Susato takedown every time.
I'd love to know the answer to that question. I think we have to examine something here. So what do you want to examine first?
Well, first let's actually look at the bills, and then I want to look at the whatever that thing is in the book, like the bookmark
Yeah,
thing.
Let's look at the bills first.
Looking at all these bills, it certainly amounts to a great deal of food.
Meat and potatoes by the cartload, wasn't it?
Mm.
Well, looking at the two of them, you can tell immediately who eats the lion's share in this household.
That doesn't take into account metabolism and shit. Come on, man. At least we're no longer talking about an actual lion anymore.
And there's a bookmark in here.
And it's got
I got some writing
it's got
on it.
it, and it's got some lips on
I
it.
see it's
It's got a
the
little
lips
kissy
on it.
mark.
Someone must be reading this book at the moment. There's a bookmark here, look. Mr. Gerardep is clearly an avid reader.
Oh, wait a minute. I don't think this is a bookmark.
Oh, no, so it isn't. It's a note, written in a woman's hand. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary.
And look next to the signature here.
Lip
Lip-
marks!
Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Well, they both realized it at the same time.
Made with lipstick! Oh, what a passionate and romantic gesture!
Don't get any ideas, Susato-san.
Oh dear, I'm sorry.
So this bookmark is actually a love note, then. There's more we can look at. Technically, broken plate. On the
Yeah, no, we can look at the broken plate. I'm sitting here thinking about, I'm like, did this motherfucker just like cheating? Hello?
Oh dear, this plate has been smashed to pieces. Nobody seems inclined to tidy up the mess.
Perhaps it's some sort of high art.
Maybe. I mean, really, Mr. Naruhodo?
Well, anyone who has a cannon on display in the living room is clearly a little eccentric.
This is fair.
Yes, let's call it eccentricity.
I feel like the thing is the...
Yeah, the letter, for sure.
Take that!
Though, do we know the wife's first name?
Joan.
Joan, right, okay. So who the hell? Who the hell?
Is Mary. Yes, it is this love note that has given rise to the pain you suffer. Oh, James, I love you. Yours, Mary. Passionate indeed.
Oh, fuck.
Perhaps the sender of this note, a certain Miss Mary, is the Oh, fuck.
Yeah, she's so angry. She's about to slap you.
She gonna kill everybody.
Oh, fuck! Don't hit your partner.
But I don't know the Bally woman.
You don't know her?
That note wasn't written to me. It was just in the book. I don't know how it got there.
Mary's a bitch.
out here
Cheating on Joseph. Jesus deserves better.
Just in the book. I don't know how it got there.
It was just in there, you say?
That's right. That's what I'm... Oh, shit!
A likely story.
Now listen here, Joan, old thing. I explained at the time. I bought that book at that second-hand place. That note must already have been in there.
So, the previous owner of the book was using the note as a bookmark, you mean?
That's right. That's what... Oh, shoot! No penis no more.
A likely story.
For heaven's sake, woman, look at the name. It's written to James. My name, in case you've forgotten, is John!
I mean, a likely story.
But are you questioning my name now?
Dead. And there we have it. Arouse the suspicions of the female heart, and you unleash a beast with a most ferocious bite.
Oh.
Now, in a final fit of rage, the ferocious beast carried out one last unimaginable attack.
Unimaginable.
The aftermath of which can clearly be seen by observing the carpet over there. A very expensive woolen carpet, if I'm not mistaken.
Oof. Oh, dearie me.
What could have caused such a destructive outburst? This time, madam, I'm afraid it is you who has inadvertently revealed the truth to me. Your wandering eye has settled upon the answer very neatly indeed. Yes, to explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the Tower of Cakes.
Sorry, what? But what the fuck?
Yeah, sure. No, of course not. I mean, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, huh?
But there doesn't seem to be any doubt that the state of disarray that this room is in is a result of her wild temper.
Yeah, but like, we all saw the candlestick on the floor, right?
No, it's the cakes, clearly.
I mean, you're right about that. Like, that's true. But like, we all saw the candlestick on the floor,
No, the cakes.
right?
It's gotta be the cakes.
I mean, is the logic here that one of them's like a birthday cake and has a candle in it? Or, like, huh?
No, the cakes are alive.
They're just
You didn't read the
spontaneously combust? Like, I don't know what cake is
Just
flammable.
explode.
I'm so confused. But I mean, you're right. That's true.
So, this is the last part of Mr. Shom's deduction that we really need to fix. We need only follow Mr. Garridib's gaze, or Mrs. Garridib's gaze, actually. Well, they both were kind of, whatever.
She was the only one who looked.
But that will tell us the real answer.
Alright, let's see what we can see.
Yes.
Candle.
Well,
I mean, I guess we could look at the candlestick.
because the only thing it's letting me look at is the carpet. Here.
Are you sure?
Maybe we can look at the carpet and see if it reveals the candle.
That's like right on top of it, so like maybe.
Carpet here has been ripped to shreds.
Yes, and according to Mr. Shom's deduction, the tears match those made by an Indian lion's teeth exactly. We're still on the lion thing.
Oh, look here.
What is it?
If you look closely at the edge, you can see scorch marks.
That's so crazy. You can. Maybe the lion was a fire-breathing lion? In that case, perhaps the carpet wasn't eaten in the normal sense at all.
Yeah, fire eats. Let's rethink this with that in mind.
Okay, so
So it's not the
Candlestick.
It's the. I think it's just the candlestick.
yeah.
Should we just try presenting it or look at it first?
I mean, I'm pretty confident that I'm right. I'll take the L if I'm wrong because
Yeah,
there's
you
no
got it.
way.
It doesn't clack the glass.
Yeah.
Crack the glass if you didn't. Yes. To explain the dire state of the carpet, we need only look at the candlestick.
That would be insane if I was wrong.
Most illuminating, my dear fellow, and of course the only possible way out of this logical labyrinth.
Yes, the remnants of a ferocious attack in which the carpet was devoured are clearly visible. Indeed they are. The scorch marks at the edge clearly give the truth away.
Scorch marks?
It would appear that this room was the scene of a little marital altercation.
Who, me?
Mrs. Garredeb's mighty arm muscles left an impression not only in her husband's face, gone, but on the entire room. The force of a strike caused a candle to fall from the holder. And in seconds, the carpet was alight, and the whole corner of the room in flames.
So you're telling me that she's like, this actually is DBZ-esque. Like,
Yeah,
she smacked
she
him,
slapped this dude
and
so
he
hard.
caused the impression in the wall there, like a crater, like Dragon Ball Z style. That's insane.
Yeah.
But also, don't hit your partner. That's fucked up.
For the most ferocious beast in this world is neither a violent lion nor a vengeful woman, but fire. And in this room, that ferocious beast bared its claws and ran amok. Eloquently put, my dear fellow. So you see, there's but one conclusion here. After the sparks of marital discord flew, this room was the scene of a fire.
I love these motherfuckers. They're
Yeah.
so extra.
She's got Chi-Chi power.
Yeah,
Damn right.
she's like Chi-Chi for real.
Mr. Soames, I salute you.
Oh
And then
no!
also I die.
He stood up too fast. I totally know
Oh, but
that.
she caught him.
That's a mood. But I'm like, there have been instances, I believe, of guys named John who've gone by James. Like, that's not a huge stretch, but also, this is the second time this secondhand bookstore has been mentioned, so, like,
It's
we
relevant.
need to get into this, like, secondhand bookstore.
It's those dashed long winter nights, you know. Nothing to do but read in front of the fire. Luckily, there's a jolly good second-hand bookshop just around the corner. Buy all my old novels there.
Do we know the book? Like, what's the book?
I don't think we know the book. In the pages of one particular novel, you discovered some rather illicit material.
For which your wife admonished you harshly, it seems.
It just occurred to me that this is between thinking about Wilson and Mary, you know? That's what it is, right? Isn't his first name James? It's been a while since we played the first case, so I'm trying
Oh,
to...
you're talking about, so you're talking about the Dr. Wilson.
Yeah. Is it Wilson in this game? Like, I don't remember
not
the name
Watson.
changes, because it's not Watson.
He's not Watson in this game. I'm pretty sure.
Is it Wilson in
It's
this?
Iris. It's... Wilson sounds wrong.
Wilson is House, so, like, but, like, it's a comment, like, if I was gonna change, you know? Like, I don't know.
It is Wilson.
It's Wilson. Oh my god. I'm glad that it wasn't just me having, because
it
I
is
haven't watched
Wilson.
House in forever.
Well,
but,
House.
but they do
in
that.
House is meant to be. It's meant to be a reference.
Yes.
for-
Yeah. Which took me until well into adulthood to
Yeah,
realize
it's-
the
yeah.
reason that House is such a bad medical drama is because it's not a medical drama. It's a Sherlock Holmes parody
Yeah.
thing.
No, yeah. So it's Wilson, and you're thinking of.
But Mary was, like the name of Watson's.
So you're
like,
talking
partner,
about
right?
Mary and John Watson.
Yes.
Okay. You're thinking.
Is
of
that
the-
what this is? Is what I'm wondering.
Well, he's not Wilson.
No,
Confused
I'm
with what
talking
you're
about
saying.
the note.
Oh, I see what you're saying, Mary. I feel like it'd be different if it was. They would change it, but maybe not. I don't know. I think he's John Wilson, so
I don't remember
might- it
if
might-
it was John or James. I don't remember.
he's John.
No, I know, but I'm talking about the notes addressed to a James, right?
Right, but even like the person who died in the first case is John.
Okay,
Wilson.
that's what I didn't remember.
Yeah, he's not
'Cause
James
they
Wilson.
changed the names around for, copyright reasons.
You're
or
right.
whatever.
It is Lupus.
It's never lupus, except for that one time that it was.
Lupus. Yeah.
Don't know about admonished. Demolished might be rather closer to the mark. And beast is most certainly an adult. I asked for that one.
Here we go again. And the carpet, was that destroyed by fire when a candle fell on the floor?
Afraid to say it happened in the blink of an eye, you know. No place filled with smoke. Couldn't see a bally thing. I was caught between the old Styx rays and the raging flames.
You paint a torrid picture, sir. One that would have been most entertaining. I had sympathy for you.
Didn't take long for the fire to spread, of course. The bally furniture started going up as well. We've had to hide the mess behind that screen for the time being.
I mean, it's a pretty contained fire, actually.
It's
Could have
pretty-
been
could have
much
been-
worse.
I mean, it's like a big enough fire still, clearly, but it's relatively contained, all
Yeah.
things considered.
I'm surprised
like
that I
that,
don't
like,
see
even-
smoke damage on the walls and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. Like, even that size of fire, like, that'd be really alarming. to
Yeah.
me. But, like, luckily, it could have been way worse.
It could have been way worse. Anyways, over here, Mr. Gyarados?
Well, you have nothing more to hide now, if you allow me. It's just a dead body, but...
Oh my god.
Here we go, there's like some...
Yeah, that's like relatively
Yeah.
small,
That's still big, but, like, all things considered, this could have been so much worse.
like way worse.
Yeah. Fire is so scary.
Yes,
Fire
it
is one of
is.
the scariest... Dude, like, oh my god.
Have you experienced something like? Because
Never,
I have.
I've never experienced, like a fire, like, burning down a whole house or anything.
I have.
But, I've had scares where it was like roughly close to this, even being close to this size.
Mhm.
It was like terrifying. Because it feels so hard to contain. Because it is.
Right, exactly.
It's just like you could try and do so much, and it's just like unless you smother it all at once, you just get fucked.
Yeah, you just need to get the fuck out. Like, don't just get out. Just get out and call 911.
No, I've been lucky in being able to stop it.
Well, I was lucky in the case where the building that burned down that happened to me. I wasn't in the building at the time. It happened at like some ungodly hour in the morning, and I wasn't anywhere near the vicinity. But the whole building fucking was unsalvageable, and I lost so much.
yeah,
so much.
It's terrible.
I lost
It's awful.
thousands of dollars worth of things, and I didn't even get any. Like,
I mean,
I got no like recuperate from that. Like,
The last apartment I lived in,
I got screwed on insurance and
I
all
had
that.
A small scare where something caught on fire and the smoke alarm went off. It could have been way worse, but I managed to contain it to just causing some fire damage to my bathtub because it was like I had finished smoking weed
right, nice.
and I had like emptied out the ashes.
Right.
But one of them embers had like caught onto some like old like a bag and some cardboard in my room.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I went back into the hallway to hang out with my roommate and her boyfriend, who you know them, but
Right, yeah.
and we were just talking, and then the smoke alarm went off, and he was cooking something, so I thought it was him. And then
Oh,
I go back
fuck.
to my room, and my room is the smokiest shit ever, and I'm like, oh, it's me. And I see there's like a small fire in my room, and I'm like, I grab it and immediately run to my bathtub, put it under the bathtub, and turn on the tub. And
Oh, that's why. Because I remember
yeah, 'cause
the
you helped
fire
me-
damage in the
Yeah.
bathroom, but I
That's why
don't.
there was fire damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I managed to get into the bathtub and like turned it on and then like got my shoes and like stomped down and like made sure I got all out. But it could've been
Right,
way
because
worse.
smothering it is really the way to go.
Yeah.
Does no one know to blow the fire out with their mouth like in Looney Tunes?
Yeah, no. The thing what happens if you do that is it makes the fire bigger.
Yeah. I don't know if y'all know this, but oxygen.
Fire loves that.
Yeah,
shit.
they eat that shit up. Literally.
You try and blow that shit out, and it's like, wait, I love this. Keep doing that, brother. That's the spot.
Actually, I think the instance that I had with fire happened like right when I started streaming. Actually, like around that time, it was a shop that I owned briefly.
Oh,
I owned an upholstery shop.
You're talking about the shop.
Yeah.
I
It caught
see.
fire overnight because of a faulty water heater. It like sparked, and then like it was. First of all, who the fuck? Like this hot water heater was like almost near the ceiling, and it sparked and caught. And then it's an upholstery shop. There's fabric in there, so
Yeah,
like the
so-
whole place went up in flames. And that was the end of me owning my own business. We were just starting to get places with that too, and I didn't get anything back.
Yeah. And insurance is expensive.
All that money was gone. Well, we got screwed over by our landlord too, so.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a whole story there.
Yeah, I'm not getting into it. I'll just know that I put like a good couple thousands of dollars into that, me and my business partner, and we got none of it back.
That sucks.
Yep, it was bad. I never want to try running my own business ever again. I mean, I'm self-employed,
you're kind of doing that
but I
right
mean,
now,
like,
but it's
running a
little bit-
shop, like a storefront.
Like a brick and mortar.
Yeah,
type.
like I'm never going to own a storefront ever again.
Yeah.
Okay, I had all my favorite old novels in that case. But as soon as the fire got hold of them, that was it. Whoosh, up in smoke.
Yep.
Gosh.
Then the wife started hurling things at me.
I mean,
Yeah, she's still mad, by the way.
yeah.
What a terrible sight it must have been.
There was I, back up against the window under heavy enemy fire. Incendiary books incoming 10 to the dozen. Worst of it is, I lost my favorite, book called The Lion's Pride.
The Lion's Pride? Ah, yes. Your notorious love of big cats coming through again.
I assure you the title didn't influence my choice in the slightest.
Also, big cats rule.
Yeah, big cats do rule. So the poor man really did lose something dear to him as a result of the ferocious beast's rampage.
Mr. Solm's deductions turned out to be correct once again. There really was a lion.
It can only be described as a great British wonder.
I tell you, it was total carnage, flames everywhere, and the old stick in full throttle.
Out of interest, what time of day was that?
Not sure I can remember. It was 2 days ago now.
That's fair.
Let's see, around 5 o'clock, I think?
So, at exactly the same time as a terrifying incident was unfolding outside your window on the street below.
Hey, that's convenient.
Yeah?
Even more terrifying on the inside, I can assure you. The whole of Blighty could have been flattened outside my window at that moment, and I wouldn't have noticed a dashed thing.
Do we know the name of the victim, by the way? Because I've forgotten.
The name...
I just know that
She
she's
is-
still alive.
She's
That
still,
I know.
She's still alive. We don't have... No, we don't know. I know the name
That's
of the victim.
crazy that we don't know.
I vaguely know her name because...
Right.
I don't...
But it's crazy that
vaguely
we've
recall
gotten...
her name. There we go. That's the term. But I don't remember if they've told us yet, so I'm not gonna...
It's crazy we're this far in the investigation and haven't been told what the name of the
we
victim
kind of
is.
know what she looks like because they've shown us like sort of a picture.
Yeah, but like...
But we haven't. It hasn't been submitted into evidence or anything.
Hello?
Oh, really?
I love the little slap she does.
Yeah, I love the slap.
I love
It's...
the little slap, and I honestly I do like the jiggle physics. of it
Yeah,
on her face.
I love it.
Yeah.
I don't love the fat jokes.
No, the fat jokes I could do without.
They're so
especially
unnecessary.
being a fat person. But,
Yeah.
but like.
That seems to be the theme of things today.
Yeah,
is me
we've watched
getting
a lot of things with fat jokes. in
Getting
them.
annoyed by fat jokes because why?
She's a Miss Livin'. Yes, she's the opposite of Dead Man.
Yeah. Oh, I love Dead Man.
Mr. Sholmes? Yes, Mr. Naruhodo? What can I do for you? Well, I think we've got to the bottom of Mr. Garadeb's situation now. But what does it have to do with Mr. Natsume's circumstances? I can't help you there, I'm afraid. What?
Huh?
My dear fellow, if you recall, I did say as much from the outset. I warned you that although I knew the retired army man to be hiding something, I could not be sure whether his secret would prove to be of relevance or not.
Okay, that he did say that.
I just knew you were gonna say that.
Oh,
Now, Mr. Naruhodo, you mustn't lose heart. Bear in mind that all the things fall into one of only two categories. Those relevant to the case, and those not.
yeah, no doy.
That makes no sense to me. Well, no matter. It is of far greater importance that you make up your mind now. Sorry?
Huh?
Visiting hours at this prison will soon be over. Oh no, is it that time already?
If we're to accept Mr. Natsume's case, we have official paperwork to attend to.
So that's it. No more time to think.
We really don't
We have-
know anything still.
This is the evidence we
Like,
have.
We came here to figure out whether or not, like, this guy may or may not have killed someone, and instead we just found out, like, their marital spat. Like, we don't. Hello? The bookstore is suspect, though. We gotta figure that out. Perhaps you'd like to betake yourselves to bidding us farewell now? I must prepare supper for Mr. Garadeb.
Oh yes. I'm so sorry.
Get the fuck out.
We told you to leave like forever ago. And then you stayed
You're
and made us, and then danced around our apartment.
And then pried into our marital affairs.
And then you're still here.
Please leave.
Thank you both very much for your time.
Sasaki-san will be waiting for us. And I'm gonna have to give him an answer.
We're literally no closer. There's nothing new to this. We don't really know anything.
Well,
Other than it's Ace Attorney, so, like, this guy probably didn't do it. It's not a guarantee, but probably. He probably didn't.
I went to the prison, by the way. You saw that, right?
No, I was looking at you.
I went to the prison, to be clear.
Oh,
Take
okay.
big drink.
Oh,
Well,
thanks, son.
I'm on it, coach.
That's not
Big-
the drink I'm taking.
Okay, I take big drink to be water, so I'm drinking water. Thank you for keeping me hydrated, because I wouldn't remember to drink water otherwise.
I'm gonna steal your water.
That's fine, actually. Like, that's fair.
You have so much water over here.
I do, because, like, I've always, like, misplaced my water bottles, and they're all over the house. So there's never a time where there aren't, like, 5 water bottles within an arm's reach of me in my studio, so it is what it is.
It's time, Mr. Naruhodo. We must hurry back to the prison.
Yes, I know. Let's hail a car.
Uh,
What's the matter?
It looks like something's going on over there in front of the Gyarados' house.
Huh?
Nani? Hoopst! That's the murderer. There's no way that's not the murderer. There's no shot this guy did not kill someone. I know an Ace Attorney villain when I see one. I know thee not, old man. Fall to thy prayers.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Who the huh?
Who you counting it, old man? You rum looking need to be puny.
There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
Who's this Horatio Bella, eh? It's definitely Horatio, right?
I was literally thought about, like, I read it in the Japanese way, and now I'm looking at it and I'm like, get ratio.
What you on about?
This guy's chin is crazy.
It's insane. I'm so distracted by this guy's chin right now.
Excuse me. What the fuck is going on with your chin?
What the? Who are you now?
I'm sorry. It just looked as though there might be some problem here. And my associate here, Mr. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, is a lawyer, you see.
We don't have time for this. Didn't we establish that?
A lawyer? What?
Sorry, I'm swallowing a big gulp.
No, I get it. I'm flabbergasted because we're like, we don't have time. We gotta go
Yeah.
figure this shit out right now.
If I could be of any assistance, I'd be happy to... I'm sorry, I interrupted.
Just what?
I'd be happy to help. I'm from Japan, but I have studied English law.
Fine, I'll be on my way for today. You mark my words. This ain't over yet.
That was a great pose. Everyone is JoJo
Everyone
posing.
JoJo poses in this game. It's so good.
It's incredible. Oh my god, he did it right back! Get thee to a nunnery!
Do I look like a pluming nut to you?
This fucking guy. I can't. That would be a great reaction picture, actually.
Sure.
I do hope you're not injured.
Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so gentle. Thank you.
What was that all about?
My brain just went to Beetle. Thank you! I can't.
love
I have such garbage brain. I love Beetle as well. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy.
I'm not Horatio either.
Forgive the inquiry, sir, but are you a lodger here in the Gyarados residence?
Oh, fair Eastern maiden, thou art so right. Yes, I do dwell in the humble abode.
Mr. Gyarados mentioned that he had another lodger, didn't he? This must be the man. Do you happen to know the other lodger who lives on the first floor?
Ah, yes, a gentleman named Natsume. Oh, more worthy a polemist in my battle of words ne'er could there be.
You're doing such a good job with it.
He gives the vibes.
No,
the vibes command me.
He's just, yeah. Sorry, battle, did you say?
Who is the stronger, Hamlet or Macbeth? Mr. Natsume and I sparred long into the night. The answer is Macbeth.
I'd see. Macbeth, I think, is better, yeah. Although Macbeth technically is, like, supposedly cursed as a play.
Yeah, I mean, but that could play to your strengths, honestly.
It can, yeah. But I think Macbeth is a better story
Yeah.
than Hamlet.
Definitely, hands down.
I don't fully understand, but it seems Mr. Natsume and this gentleman are acquaintances, at least.
So fair maiden, so good gentleman. I can tarry here no longer. Fare thee well.
I don't really understand him, but I think he's returned to his room.
It seems he's unaware of what's happened to Mr. Natsume, so he can't really help us. With Soseki-san and that man as lodgers, the Gyarados house is certainly full of eccentrics. Anyway, I'll go and find a carriage.
Yes, I'm sure Mr. Natsume is eagerly awaiting our return.
Let's hope we can get to the prison before visiting hours are over. That's the fan, right?
Yeah, the fan just happens to do that sometimes. Oh my god, I forgot how much I love this guy.
Yeah, he's real scared.
It's a mood, honestly. I'm anxious all the time. I get it. I do not remember what voice you gave Saseki, but...
Oh, it's you. You're here. You came. Welcome, student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. I can't believe you came back. I'm so touched.
First of all, outstanding. Second of all, I like the idea of Esquire.
Yeah.
We're so sorry to have kept you waiting, Mr. Natsume.
Oh, no. Think nothing of it. Relax. If I were a cat, I would purr with pleasure at the company of such fine compatriots. Noble, nurturing, never-failing Nipponese.
You know, I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, who's taking care of your cat while you're here? Is anyone feeding that cat? Hello?
Oh, now, let's not get carried away. I mean, the cat didn't look hungry when we saw it.
Yeah, but nobody else is in that room.
We were
there,
maybe
but like...
Maybe her luck fed it.
Maybe, but we don't know.
We don't know. You're
Somebody
right.
needs to go feed that cat. We should go back.
Well, I don't know who this is. This might... Well, I think
It would make sense if this was the prosecutor. I don't remember his name. The Reaper of the Bailey. Whatever his name is.
Baron von Zeeks.
Vampire.
Vampire. I think this is him, but...
I don't know. I quite agree.
I quite agree. There's nothing more reassuring than the familiarity of one's native land. On the other hand...
It's her... Okay.
It is through friendship transcending international borders that one truly appreciates the fact. Such is my belief, at least. It's you! The miserable, rotten spy, Airlock Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes, what are you doing here?
I like to think that he got, like, he clung to the bottom of the carriage the whole
it's
time.
just like,
had no intention of doing anything per se, save observing, of course.
Whatever do you mean, Mr. Sholmes?
Well, having encountered some curious reading material in that gloomful room, and having unmasked the secret identity of that eccentric pair, I decided I should drop in on my way home, to see how our divested friend is faring. Gloomful room?
I mean, it was pretty gloomful, yeah.
At least your accommodation here offers a window, my dear fellow. In that sense, it is the superior option.
Yeah. If it had a window, it would be cozy, actually.
Yeah, right? Anyway, I must commend you on your taste in books. My day has been a delight, and cost me not a penny. Ugh, you! How dare you, airlock Sholmes! I've had it. I'm through. I'm at the end of my rope. I should never have come to Great Britain. It was a terrible mistake. Haunted by spirits in those accursed lodgings. No doubt my luck will be cursed in tomorrow's trial as well.
Yeah, probably.
My whole life is perturbed!
I like Sasato's slow
It doesn't
turn.
rotate, yeah.
It's like, are you seeing this shit right now? Sid! He's here!
Sid, are you joining us?
I'm just saying hey.
I love you. Can I have a smooch?
Absolutely.
Daryl was in here earlier, by the way, and was saying hi and to give you a big old hug.
Oh, fuck yeah, thank you.
Gay?
You have the softest lips ever.
Gay?
Oh, thank you, baby.
I love it.
I just heard you guys laughing a lot in the next room, and I just wanted to say hey, because I'm real drunk.
This case is insane, Sid.
It's a fun case. Hey, we're about to start. This is all of our evidence. We know nothing.
We don't know anything about. We've done so much investigating, Sid. We don't know the name of the victim. I'm not lying.
The victim's not dead, to be clear.
The victim is not dead, and we know is the victim is a woman, and
Yeah.
she's in the hospital.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's about it.
That's amazing.
Literally,
Yeah.
that's it.
This game is just like, hey, by the way, you're going into court right now. Hey, but I don't even know. Go.
Go.
Go
Like
do
we
it.
went to investigate to be like, we want to make sure we want to defend this guy.
Yeah,
we don't know if he did it or not.
We, like, met him once, and then we're like, okay, we'll go investigate, and then we'll come back and let you know if like we agree to defend you or not.
And all we did was uncover some marital spat that had we don't
unrelated to the case.
We don't know any. We're like, well, we're not any closer to where we were when we left, but we were out of time.
It's
So
probably relevant in some way.
probably,
but
yeah.
It like doesn't have a clear connection right now, so
Yeah.
the characters have no reason to think it has. A
Also,
connection.
literally everyone is JoJo posing. Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone in this game JoJo poses.
That
is a consistent.
I mean, I'm just walking in. Like I said, I'm a little tipsy. I've been drinking and role playing with AI in the next room, and I heard a bunch of giggling, and I was like, you know what? I want to say hey to my babe.
No, sit back, enjoy this. You don't have to voice anyone if you don't want to. Just
You can
fucking
hang out if you want.
roll out and fucking enjoy
But
this
listen.
insanity.
The fucking screenshot that I'm on right now with this like quivering little old man and his twitchy eye, and then you've got like little fucking 14-year-old.
Susato.
Susato
Yeah.
does look really young,
She's very young. She's not 14.
16.
She's
16.
but
yeah.
close enough.
Close enough. And then fucking
Herlock.
Herlock, wannabe Sherlock, fucking.
He's great.
I like
love
Herlock
him.
better than Sherlock Holmes, to be honest.
Oh, he's perfect.
He is better.
He's
in my opinion.
insanely good.
He's very, very good. A character you haven't had the opportunity to meet yet is this beautiful.
Iris! I love her.
Oh, but her name.
Yes.
Her name hurts me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Her name makes me angry. Is she sweet?
She's adorable.
She's adorable.
She also has a bazooka.
She's also
Okay,
like she
okay.
said, you know,
That
the character
warms me.
tropes that I love, right?
Yes. Of
She's
course.
a 10-year-old like inventor genius.
Okay, okay, she's fine.
She's like
She got tiny child big bazooka energy, and I love her.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
She's outstanding.
She has a degree.
The vibes are immaculate.
She has a degree in medicine.
At 10.
She's 10 years old.
Okay, okay. She's lovable.
She's
lovable.
great. She's a fantastic character.
Okay.
She's everything
Her name
Herlock
just scared
wishes.
me. Do you understand? Her name just scared me.
Well, I mean, Iris is The Iris that you might be thinking of is a good bean. It's the
No, you're thinking of Iris's sister.
yeah, she's the one that's evil.
Yeah, but still,
No, I get it.
the relation.
I
Yeah.
get where your brain is making connections.
Yeah. Also, hello, chat, for everyone who said hi, Sid. Hello.
Sid is here.
Sid is here and drunk.
Yeah.
I'm also slightly tipsy, though. I am trying to balance it out with water and Monster, both, because I do want to try to do some work after we finish streaming.
I have been trying to balance it out with water. I've drank a lot of water today, but I'm still pretty drunk.
Yeah,
Right.
water doesn't really. The only thing that stops you from like is
Water
if you eat,
just-
like a shit ton.
Water
It's like
only...
having a bunch of food can help slow the rate at which you get drunk. If you have no food, you get drunk really fast. Obviously. Drinking water is more about
Hangover.
hangover.
Right,
protection
yeah.
and stuff
Well,
like
I'm
that.
just trying
And
to-
also
to
making sure you're hydrated. because
be
drinking
in
alcohol generally
moderation.
does not hydrate you.
Because I'm trying to make sure that in a few hours I'm able to actually, like,
Yeah,
record
that
some things.
situation is different.
Yeah.
For me, I'm just trying to prevent hangover, which I've drank a shit ton of water today.
Good.
I'm just drunk now because I've had 2 meals.
Yeah, I haven't eaten much today either is another problem. But that's because my stomach's messed
Wait,
up.
I said I had 2 meals. I had 1 meal and a snack.
Same. Honestly.
Nux, baby.
My stomach is so angry with me.
I went out to breakfast this morning and I had a crepe, which it was an amazing crepe.
Oh, fuck. I love crepes. What kind of crepe was it?
I had no, you will
I
appreciate
assume
this.
it's a savory crepe because you
Yes.
don't like sweets very much.
I don't like sweets very much. It's a savory crepe, but you will appreciate this.
I
You
probably will.
probably wouldn't eat it, but you would appreciate it.
I'll probably appreciate it, yeah.
It was called a Quebec. I usually this place I go to that has it's a crepe place.
Is it the place near the mall?
Yeah.
Yeah,
crepe
that place
place.
rules.
There's like 2 malls here though.
Yeah,
Independence.
Okay.
So
I guess people specify Mayfair versus Independence.
yeah. I
This
don't
was-
ever really
this
think of
place-
Mayfair as the mall.
It is a mall.
I
It
know,
is
but
a
I
mall.
don't
It's
ever
an
think about
outside
it.
mall.
Yeah.
It's an outdoors mall. So
Definitely a mall. Yeah.
it is definitely.
I'm
a mall.
not debating it. I'm just, it's not what I think of.
It's just
Yeah.
Miami has so many different types of malls. So.
No,
Yeah,
I feel you, I
No,
feel
I
you.
feel
Miami has inside malls and also outside malls. and
Raleigh
there's a
is
lot
the
of-
same,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
Raleigh
I'm
carriers.
assuming, like,
Yeah,
Charlotte probably
most
also has
bigger
Yeah,
areas
Charlotte,
like
yeah.
are the same. It's like that, but you know, I'm just
Sorry for derailing you, but I'll get to the point real fast.
no. We've been
You've been derailed.
been
but
derailed.
We've been pretty on task. but
Yeah.
You guys have sounded pretty on task from what
Yeah.
I've heard from the other room. It sounds like you guys
That's
are
why
voice
I'm
acting.
both-
We had a
But
slow
she
start.
gave me the
I gave
controller.
Daniel the controller because we had a little bit of a slow start. I was
Yeah.
like, I can't keep doing this, Daniel. I need you to hold the reins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry for deterring, but I'll
I'm
get.
not- It's good.
I'm so happy you're here, so don't worry about that.
I was literally lamenting the last time I streamed that I addressed that I was like, we have 2 types of viewers: the ones that are just here for us to watch the gameplay and us specifically play the game, and the people who love the conversations we have. And I was like, I know that people people have told me before that they get agitated sometimes when we go on tangents, but I don't give a shit, and I miss that. So like, I've specifically missed having long tangents with you.
I love you.
It's fun on stream. Yeah.
Aw,
Yeah.
You guys make
That's
my heart
what
all
streaming
warm.
is for. I love that shit.
Yeah. No. Same.
Otherwise, I just play the game by myself
Wait, shit,
offline.
what was I talking about though?
We were talking about crepes.
Okay. Thank you.
I
yes.
actually remembered for once.
Yes. No. That's exactly what I wanted.
didn't.
Yeah.
That's exactly
'Cause crepes rule.
That was exactly the only point I wanted to get to. So at the crepe place in Wilmington, I usually just do like a custom order. So I'm like, hey, give me a crepe with spinach, tomato, pesto, whatever.
Pesto.
Like just custom order it. But this time I got a little adventurous and I looked at their menu and I ordered something off the menu called the Quebec. And I have no idea why the fuck it's called the Quebec.
Yeah, this tells me nothing.
But imagine this, babe.
Okay.
It is a hold on, let me think of the correct word. It's a bagel lox, but in a crepe.
Yo. Nice. I'm not the biggest fan of lox.
I know,
but
that's why I was like, you could appreciate it.
Yeah, as a
Exactly.
Yankee, I appreciate lox in a crepe.
Exactly. That's exactly why I knew you would appreciate it, but not like it. For me, bagel lox.
I don't hate lox. I just don't
lox
choose.
is my fucking favorite bagel.
I've had it before, and I was like, it's fine.
Fucking bagel lox is
But
my fucking
it's like,
favorite.
I'm not a big fan of like anything remotely fishy in general, so I'm just kind of like.
And I'll explain, if anybody doesn't understand, I'll explain what a bagel lox is in a second. But I just wanted to connect with Kemi for a second.
So I'm just being an asshole.
Also, hi, RBN.
Also, hi RBM.
Hi, RBM. I just wanted to connect with you for a second because I was like, I knew you would understand me and appreciate it. So, yeah, essentially it was a bagel lox, but instead of a bagel, it's inside of a crepe.
I'm trying to imagine, because, like, the heaviness of a bagel kind of, like, makes that work. Crepes are so thin. I don't...
Oh my god, it was amazing. I swear to you.
Okay, no, I'll take your word for it.
So, if I can explain it quickly, for anyone who doesn't know, a crepe is essentially like a egg tortilla.
Yeah, it's really light and really thin.
If you want to make it like real basic and not like actually accurate to what it is, it's a it's a egg tortilla.
I was thinking of it more
So-
like a super thin pancake, but like it's
It's like a super thin pancake, but it's not. It doesn't. The actual. It's more like a tortilla than
Yeah,
like a pancake.
it wraps whatever ingredients you put into it.
Yeah, it's the outer layer of whatever you put inside of it. But
Yeah.
it's very thin.
Mm-hmm.
Like you'll see, like crepes are generally like there's like the just a flat grill and like they very thinly will make a big circle and like spread it out and it's very thin and it's meant to be a very thin container for whatever ingredients you put inside of it.
yeah, which
Yeah.
is usually
It's more-
fruit.
It's more like it's closer to I feel like an omelet than it is to
It is.
Yeah,
It's
it
very-
is
Omelet
more
is
like an omelet.
Omelet is generally
The
more
only
like
the only
every part of the egg.
Right.
the only part that I would disagree with like the omelet
I just think it's closer to an omelet.
It's
but it's
closer-
also pretty close to a tortilla, like you're saying.
Yeah, no, I completely agree
think
with
of
you.
it more like ridiculously thin pancakes, specifically because of the
Pancakes
texture.
are so sweet though.
I
Yeah.
think of crepes as a lot more sweet. Like they're not
But
sweet,
they're not
but they're
necessarily sweet.
Yeah, you have savory
right.
crepes.
Yeah, but even so, the crepe itself, whatever you put in it is savory, but the crepe itself still feels like it still
No,
tastes
I
more
just
sweet
feel like
to me.
pancake is so extra sweet. Like a pancake is like
guess.
is like in your face sweetness.
I don't
That's why I don't
eat-
like pancakes.
Well, no, I don't eat like I love pancakes, but I don't eat pancakes with syrup because on their
I don't
own,
either.
On their own, they're naturally
They're sweet enough. Yeah. But that's how I think about
They're
crepes
too
too.
sweet for me. I do not like pancakes. Same with waffles. I don't like them either.
I love pancakes, but I can only eat them if I prepare them, and because I prepare them differently.
I'm sure I could probably like get a
Yeah,
consistency down that I would like.
but I don't like waffles. Anyway, that's not the point. My point is that I consider them more like a tortilla
Yeah.
because they are a neutral flavor and a what's the word? Vehicle for whatever stuffing you put into them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a better word than vehicle, but
But I don't know what that
can't
word
think of
is
it
right now.
now.
But
Yeah,
you get
no,
the idea.
I'm drunk.
Yeah.
So,
It's whatever you put
yeah.
in the crepe
generally
is what
like-
matters,
like
which is usually something
the
that's like
container.
fruit or like something sweet. Savory crepes are like a thing that you do, but like most of the time when you think of crepe, the first thing you think about is something like a fruity filling or something.
But either way,
Not for me though.
It
Yeah, I hate
is-
waffles to hate on you specifically.
I don't like
man.
waffles either. I'm
don't
all
like
about
waffles.
French toast all the way.
also
I don't like French toast.
also
Well,
don't
I like
French toast.
it
Let's-
needs to not have anything like no syrup, no nothing.
No, but
French-
my hatred of waffles.
That I could agree with.
Yeah,
my
French
hatred of
toast
waffles
rules.
specifically is to spite RBM.
Um,
Even before I knew him, I just was like somebody. I
Somebody
don't
out
know-
there that I'm gonna come in contact
Big
with
with.
is gonna be so into waffles.
Yeah,
I need
exactly.
I need
That's
to
me with
specifically
Brandon.
hate it.
Brandon loves waffles. I
Nah.
prefer pancakes.
I just don't like either. I don't like
People
most
like
breakfast
waffles
food.
because they have craters in them that you fill with syrup,
syrup.
and I don't like syrup.
Yes.
So why would I
Exactly.
eat a waffle?
I think waffles
Exactly.
look cooler than pancakes.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I mean they look cooler, but they don't taste cooler.
Like Eggo commercials looked delicious. Like Lego My Eggo, I was like, damn. I wish
Lego
I
My
liked
Eggo
those.
is perfect. It's
I
great
id-
marketing.
I wish I liked those.
Yeah, it's too bad I don't.
Because the commercials, I'm like, I was like, this would work on me if I liked waffles, but I don't. So get fucking
Yeah,
you.
no. Pancakes are too heavy. Waffles are not shit without like syrup and stuff.
You
and I
like
don't
the texture of waffles,
Nah.
you freak?
Yo, P-Train, thanks for the
P-Train.
raid.
Thank you for the raid.
Hello, we're very derailed right now. We are gonna get back to playing Ace Attorney, but like, we're talking
get
about
to my
breakfast
point.
food right
Let
now.
me
We're
get to
talking
my
about
point.
I like
crepes.
how Arbian became a raider all of a sudden.
Let me just point out, because a lot of the times when I join a stream, I'm the one that derails. I did not derail this time. I had one point.
Yeah,
and then
No,
just
we've
wanted-
been derailing the fuck out of you.
Yeah,
We
you
have-
just wanted
it
to
has
talk
been
about
our
this
fault.
crepe place
We're
you
just
went
really
to.
happy you're here, so we just want to keep you talking.
Yeah, we just like talking with you.
Okay, so my only point is that, and I'm still gonna stick with my analogy from earlier, is that crepes are basically egg tortillas. So they are a vessel. That's the word I was looking for, not vehicle.
Vessel is a good word, yes.
Not vehicle. They are a vessel for whatever stuffing you put into them. Similar
Correct.
to the way a tortilla is.
Correct.
A tortilla, though, is prepared usually with corn or flour, while a crepe is prepared with egg.
Mm-hmm.
So this morning, I had a crepe that was essentially assembled like a bagel lox. And if you've never had a bagel lox, what it is that it's essentially like a cream cheese spread. And the way this place prepared it, it was cream and chive.
Well,
And-
lox usually involves salmon.
Well, hold on, I was getting to
Okay,
that.
okay, sorry. No, continue. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Gun.
I was just like, wait, no, but cream cheese is not lox. But okay, I know you know that. Continue.
Yes, I do
Sorry,
know
my
that.
Yankee came out and I was like, I gotta correct you on this shit right now. Hang on.
So, yeah, I fucking know. I love bagel lox. You
know.
don't like bagel lox.
I don't.
I love bagel lox. So yeah, so the base is a kind of cream cheese and chive base. And then you lay upon it red onion and spinach and smoked salmon. And I had that essentially this morning, but without the bagel part and with a crepe instead.
I'm dying over actually it's Bagel Lox's monster.
Yeah, P-Train is fantastic at anything. Like,
But then
that
I-
style.
And I also hold on.
I appreciate it.
P-Train is like an she's fantastic.
That was really good.
She's monstrously good. Like every single day she does glitchless attempts, she has a new like weird fucking Earthbound related like title that's basically in that style.
Yo, mods, can you give a shout out to Peen Train also? I forgot to ask earlier.
But also with this, so, okay. Like I said, the crepe was called, it was a customized crepe, because in this place you can order whatever the fuck you want.
Right.
But in one of their pre-customized ones, it was called the Quebec. It was essentially, like I said, a bagel lox, but in a crepe. But you could order it for an extra $1. You could order it with capers, which I did.
What are capers?
I don't know.
It's hard to explain. They're I don't know what
Just
they.
added 50 minutes to this
No,
explanation.
no. I can make it quick.
Okay.
I don't know what exactly the plant is.
Okay.
But it's some sort of like pea or seed, and it's soaked in a brine.
Okay.
Huh.
It sounds like I hate it.
Yeah, no, and I wouldn't, like you said, not a fan of Lux, so
I love Locks.
Sorry, New Yorkers. I'm actually, like, other Yankees probably hate me because I don't care for a lot of...
I mean, I'm Cuban and
Northern.
I'm Cuban and I don't like black beans, which automatically I get my
Yeah.
card revoked.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, you get me.
Yeah.
Like,
It's-
sorry,
it's like
fellow
Yankees.
Yankees.
White rice and black beans is like the
I'm
Cuban
ashamed.
staple.
I don't like thin pizza. Sorry, Yankees. I love me a good bagel, though.
Wait, Daniel is
Yeah,
Cuban?
Daniel's
Did you not
Cuban.
know I'm Cuban?
Yes, Daniel is Cuban.
Did you not know that, Harvey? Seriously?
Your
Did you not?
Spanish is also very good too.
It's not. It's really not. It's just
better than ours.
Yours is the thing.
Well,
Yeah.
no,
I have like
didn't-
an okay accent. Like I can speak Spanish in an accent that isn't dog shit. I'm better at understanding Spanish than speaking Spanish.
Yeah, we've had this conversation
Well, no,
before.
but that's what I was about to say is that
Peen Train
you
is so
under-
right.
I hate you, RBM. I hate you so fucking much. I swear to God, next time I see you, I'm gonna punch you in the fucking face.
It took
alright?
me a second to
We
get.
haven't even met yet. I think in like for real. But I'm punching you in the fucking face, RBM.
I love you, RBM. That got me.
also pickles are.
But
Pickles-
small evil berries.
You're wrong. Pickles are perfect.
I don't like pickles either.
Nah,
I love
I'm with
pickles.
them.
I eat pickles just for fun.
But I hate waffles despite. You know that's fair. So fuck you. I can't. These are all fair points.
But I don't know, man. I need to meet somebody with a palate that is comparable to mine.
You
where-
do have an interesting, not weird, but just interesting palate.
Well, it's
That sounds like another word for weird.
No, it's just like unlike most people that I know, but it's not.
That's what weird means.
No, but it isn't in a way where I'm like, ew. Like,
But that's not what weird means.
usually weird has the connotation of being like, ew, you weirdo. Like, for me, I'm more like, huh, that's interesting.
Weird just means different.
I agree with you, but I'm just saying that, like, when most people use the term weird, it's usually like parentheses derogatory. You know what I mean?
I think weird, when I see weird, like, I agree with you, there is a sort of, like, negative connotation with weird. But weird, I think, more comes from a place of, like, when you call someone weird, it means that they're different and you don't understand it. Like, you can't, you can't empathize.
Well, I also
with-
do understand it because we talk about it a lot. But
Yeah,
like,
that's what I feel like. That's like what I feel like weird actually means, where it's like you can't understand. Also, hold up, we really need music from the game.
yeah, I was literally thinking, I was like,
You
we've got
have
so
been-
much
you
dead
have-
air right
you've
now from
had
the game.
The game be silent because you're not wearing headphones. The game has.
There's
just
no
been
music
silent.
playing right
There's
now.
nothing fucking playing right now. We need to get to a point where there's at
Yeah,
least
hang on a
music.
second.
Please just hang around.
Don't leave. Don't
well,
leave.
hold on. I might leave just to refill my glass.
Okay, but come
if
back, though.
If you
Come
go
back,
to
though.
refill your glass,
Because I miss you and I
Are you
love you and I
going
just want you to be here.
downstairs
I won't, but I can.
and-
I promise I can.
I
It's
have
not a
the
problem.
last two mics. In the
Yes,
fridge.
you do.
Could you go? Could I have them?
Of course.
Different Al Yankovic.
Different.
I will be back.
Interesting Al Yankovic.
That sounds mean. That sounds meaner than Weird Al.
Peen, why are you so fucking... You can't keep doing this
No,
to me!
I think so. Peen is.
It's
her-
illegal. You
her
have to
humor-
stop being that funny
her
right
humor
now.
is,
You're
like,
gonna go to
right-
jail.
Her humor is right on the border of humor I hate, but it's also
I love
smart
it.
that I'm like, fuck, I gotta give it to her. You know what I mean? It's
Because, like, you have a tendency to hate
the
puns
the
and
reason-
also,
so the
like,
reason-
stupid humor, but
so the
I
reason I
love it.
hate puns is because I feel they're like too easy.
Right, like, low effort. But
Right,
puns can
but-
be
but
ridiculously
Peen-
high
I
effort.
feel like Peen is like the effort is very clearly it's not a low.
it's not
effort
low-hanging fruit, yeah.
Yeah, that's so like I can't. There's times where Peen will say something I'm like, God damn it, Peen, but it's like you gotta give it to her.
And I've mentioned it before that it's so funny to me that you hate puns, but
But
you
I
love
love
Ace
Ace
Attorney.
Attorney,
And
yeah.
Ace Attorney is so full of puns.
Use the $20 I promise you for these compliments. These are my genuine thoughts about. I don't know if you thought I didn't like you, Peen, but I think you're fantastic.
I only yell
mean,
at,
we
I only,
haven't
dude,
direct-
listen, we disagree on certain parts of how to run Earthbound, but I disagree with a lot of people.
I've been
on
out of the
that.
Earthbound community for a hot minute, so like I don't think we've had much.
She's a fantastic runner. She's
Yeah,
very
no,
good.
I'm aware. I was about to say, I was like, I don't think we've had much direct interaction, but I still lurk in the Earthbound community,
Mm-hmm.
and I just wanted you to know that I appreciate you. I have
RBM
watched you do
RBM's
stuff.
spitting right now. RBM,
Daniel would rather cut his tongue than
RBM's
compliment
spitting right
me.
now. I mean, I think like I won't say it. That's mean, but
What? Are you about to start shit on my stream,
Daniel and I
sir?
will never agree on Mother 3.
Probably.
Listen, I won't agree with most people.
Daniel
on
can
Mother
say
3.
nice things about Mother 3.
I
I've
do
heard
say-
it with
I
my
do-
own ears.
I mentioned the Bucket Brothers last night.
yeah,
okay?
the Bucket Brothers rule.
The Bucket Brothers rule. Listen, I
Wait,
like.
no, hey, shut up. We need to
Yeah,
progress.
let's
We need
let's at least get
music, and then
You
we
said
can go
you
back.
have not read this line.
What are you thinking, Mr. Naruhodo?
He mentioned that once before, didn't he? That his lodgings were cursed. I mean, there's much truth in Mr. Mustache's words.
Not his name, but okay.
Yeah, but Mr. Mustache is a good name.
Yeah, no, I agree.
What? Cursed is a wholly appropriate description, I would say.
Okay,
Holy
hold-
shit, you're fucking.
Hold your beer. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Sid's the best.
Yeah.
I didn't
am.
expect it to be that quick.
Nah, he's on it.
He fair.
Yeah.
Curse is a wholly appropriate description, I would say. For the man's lodgings, and indeed for tomorrow's trial. What's that supposed to mean?
What are you talking about?
What the fuck is he talking about?
Oh, okay, the music is here now. We have at least
some
something
music,
going on.
And we can sort of... We can read a couple lines before Sid comes back.
Yeah.
Mr. Natsume, what did you mean by what you just said right now? What were the words
What
you
the
just
what
said?
what are you
What words
talking
were those
about?
you mean? About the trial tomorrow being cursed.
What do you mean? What? Hello? Did we forget about
no,
the prosecutor?
Why are you looking so grave? You're making me nervous. I was just getting carried away, that's all. I didn't mean anything by it. Oh, I see. That really agitated him. You don't mean the trial really is cursed somehow?
We've been talking about this cursed prosecutor for like the past 3 cases. I don't know what you mean
2 cases,
by
but yeah,
2
sure.
cases. Yeah.
I think I enjoy roasting Daniel as much as I enjoy getting roasted, but that has been
Yeah.
our friendship since I joined the Earthbound community.
For as long as I remember knowing both of you.
I mean, so the run that got me to think about trying speedrunning Earthbound was Ori's SGDQ any percent run, but the first actual
There's a reason that's there, and I'll explain it later. I don't have time. The webcam's
There's-
not on. I don't
there's
have time to
There's
explain.
just like a little thing of like those, you know, those like lemon juice things that are just look like a lemon, but
They're
it's got a cap.
squeezy.
All right, now that you've said it, I have to explain why I have a bottle of
Sorry,
lemon
I
juice.
was just okay.
But
Hold
Sid
on.
walked in, he saw it, picked it up, and then just put it in front of Kemi's face and was like, "Grr."
I can do this simply. There's a very simple explanation. I can explain it very concisely. Like, listen,
Concisely,
concisely.
In your teeth.
It's the reason I have a bottle of just straight lemon juice in my studio is because I'm a voice actor,
Is it for
and
your throat?
there's a way to well, it has to do with mouth noises. If you consume something very acidic, it helps to reduce mouth noises
Okay.
when you record.
That makes sense.
Usually it's apple juice. That's the thing, is like you eat apples, green apples, or drink apple juice.
I love apple juice.
However, the point is to just get something really acidic to get your salivary glands going.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have lemon juice. Why not just do that? I love sour shit. I'll just drink lemon juice.
The reason I held that in your face with an incredulous look is because I was looking for my lemon juice in the fridge
I bought
And
that. I swear to you, I bought that.
and bought a new lemon juice because I was like, I need lemon juice because on just about any meat I eat, I put lemon juice on.
Yeah, that's
No,
that makes sense.
I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I swear to you, that's my lemon juice.
Oh no, I
But-
believe you. I believe you. I believe you.
Like-
I was just, it was a funny moment in my brain
Yeah,
when I saw
the
it.
look
It's a
you
strange
gave me,
thing
I
to
wish
just
the
have.
webcam was on this stream. It almost was, but I wish it was so that you could see the look on Sid's. He looked like, what the fuck is this
It's
doing
like,
here?
Why?
But anyways, the more
But
you know.
even with the why look, I knew why. Because I know that lemon juice.
Okay,
yeah.
well that's fair. A lot of people don't like the.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's not a super common nugget of knowledge.
Well, that's why they always tell you to like when you're
the green
preparing-
apple thing is pretty common, I think. But
Well, they also always tell you to have like warm water with lemon, or if you are a tea drinker, have tea with lemon before you perform something.
yeah, but you know,
I said, I think this is the first time I've heard from you in forever. Yes, it
Yeah.
probably is. Hello, RBM. I adore you. You're wonderful, and thank you for being here.
yeah.
Yeah, RBM was the first Earthbound speedrunner I watched live on Twitch.
I remember RBM.
Yeah. That's
RBM
that
was one of the first that I watched. I don't think the first I watched,
First. Like,
but close.
like I had joined I had decided to start running, and the first like I went to the leaderboard and I was like looking to see kind of who was live.
I think Andy
And-
Perfect actually was the first because I first saw Earthbound speedrunning well before we ever streamed.
Well, like the run that got me interested in was Ori's SGDQ any percent run in like 2016 or 2000 something around there, I think. I forget. It was Ori's any percent run, but RBM was the first live Earthbound speedrunner I watched.
Yeah, that I don't know. Like, whatever my first, it wasn't, I'm sure it was Andy, but it wasn't live. I don't remember the first, but it might have been RBM. I mean, you were around at that time. But it's hard for me because I got into a lot of people all at once. Because people came, we were playing casually, because Sid was playing for the very first time casually.
Yep.
So people popped in chat from the speedrunning
So many
community.
people.
And that's where I kind of like got crossover there.
Hey, wait a minute, shut the fuck up.
So it was like RBM, Ultimo.
See, Ultimo started after me.
Was Skate running still at that time or no?
Skate was running again around that time.
Because I know I was aware of Skate also.
So Skate is a very old runner, stopped for a
Right.
while, restarted again, and has since stopped.
Yeah.
remember
But Skate
Skate.
reran for a while. While Ultimo was running, Skate was running.
And
as
BGG
well.
also around that
BGG
time.
started a little bit after me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't aware
It's-
of you for a minute somehow still,
it's-
though.
it's-
It took a
it's-
minute.
It's always like it warms my heart when Sapine Train says I was the first person. Like
You
to
definitely
know,
weren't the first, but it wasn't
but,
long.
like,
It wasn't long until I
there's like
found
a
you.
handful of people where like they've told me like I was the first.
Yeah.
And it like that blows my mind.
Alti was the one that walked me through my first run, which 6.5 hours Alti was in voice chat with me in my first run. So it was like I gotta at least get like the fact that you sat with me for 6.5 hours through my first run was pretty awesome of you. But it wasn't long after that from there that I got introduced
I
to the
don't
community as a whole.
I don't remember the first person I saw speedrunning it, but I do remember you
were there.
RBM, Ultimo, and
Solomon also.
BGG.
Solomon.
I don't remember. I know Solomon's name, but I don't remember ever watching him.
Happy birthday.
It's funny to call. He is an Earthbound runner, but it's also like he just like doesn't take the game that seriously at all.
Yeah.
Still, he like actually like recently had redone runs a long time ago. Like he had been like restarting runs somewhat recently, like within the past year or so, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. But it's just it's funny. It's funny how much
Pizza guy.
me and RBM
Just saw
bullied
that.
the fuck out of Solomon about everything. Like, because I remember when I first joined the Earthbound community, it's like, I'm a massive shit talker from the fighting game community.
Yeah.
And I came in like really worried that I would be too like aggressive.
I was immediately drawn to you for
Well,
shit talking.
Eventually, I just became I could not hide my natural self.
Yeah.
right? But I came in just very like I didn't want to be super aggressive out the gate. But like when I was watching RBM, and like I got more comfortable with everyone, and it's just like, oh, like RBM loves to shit talk. And so me and RBM became friends very quickly because me and RBM just shit talked each other.
and
then got on
Ori.
Discord.
How did I forget Ori?
And
Like,
just shit talk each other constantly, and then we would race fucking Earthbound Yoshis, and
and shit like that, and just shit talk each other the entire time. And then Solomon would be there, and then both me and RBM would just shit talk Solomon the entire time. We were just like, we're done talking shit about each other. Solomon's here, we're picking on
All
that
I
dude.
remember from Solomon is just people constantly shit talking and dumping on Solomon.
Only 90s kids remember Boing. Well, Boing started well after.
Ew,
Yeah,
fuck Boing.
way-
And,
Just kidding, I love Boing.
And you're only mentioning Boing because you know
Yeah,
Boing.
for people who don't know, Hello Boing is like one of my best friends in real life.
Also one of my best friends.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like not in the same.
Like offline.
Like they've known Boing.
We've known
a
Boing
lot
forever.
longer.
I've known Boing since, oh god, when did I meet Boing? 19. Since I was 19.
Okay, I thought you were, for a second I was like, you thought you said like 19 is
Like
in 2019, and I was like,
2019,
what? No.
No, since
No,
I was
Sid,
19.
he was 19.
That doesn't give me any, I don't know how old anyone was at any year. Like I've
was
known,
while I
You
was
know
in
how
Raleigh.
old Sid is now.
no,
Yes, you do.
No, she doesn't.
I don't. I literally
it's
had to
okay.
schedule a doctor's
you're
appointment
like
the other day, and they
32.
were like, "How old is
I
your
am, but she
husband?"
doesn't.
And I was like,
I'm sick.
It was the most embarrassing thing ever.
I'm the dopest, right?
I just turned 32.
Yeah, but like I kind of vaguely know how much older than you I am, so I'm just like, yeah, he's in this range.
Yeah. Kimmy's a little older than me. And
Kemi's just slightly younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I've known.
We've known Boing since like 2008 or 9.
Well, you,
like
yes.
a long fucking time.
Yes, you. Yeah. Well, I've known you since before then.
Yeah,
I've known
we've known each other
you-
since like
You were not
2005.
21 already.
But when I met Boing, I was 19. I don't remember the year, and I'm not gonna do the math. But I do remember. I do remember the first time we bonded together.
Me and Boing bonded pretty quickly.
Me and Boing bonded over throwing up in the same toilet.
Oh yeah.
That's a good bonding.
I feel like everybody can relate to that.
12th annual 21st birthday this year. I felt more swindled than when Boing was like, I forget everything about Earthbound.
What's a speed run?
And then fucking
Skips
skips
first
First proto skip is mostly like it's kind of RNG.
I can totally see that though, like just happening, you know?
Especially with Boing.
Yeah, we've all known each other for fucking ever. That's
Dude,
all anybody needs to know is
the-
that everybody here has known each other for fucking ever.
I've known Kemi since I was 13 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known them the least amount of time, but. It's
But you are, like,
But
my
still
favorite
long
person.
enough
I
time.
met you in like 2016.
Yeah.
17 or something like that.
Yeah. It wasn't very long after we got into Earthbound. It was just like, I run Earthbound, you run Earthbound, we're now best friends, and then you came to visit, and we both got the drunkest we've ever been in our whole lives, and then that we were bonded forever.
Yeah,
The end.
It was it, yeah.
You did get to meet Cody, right?
Nope.
No,
never met
Cody
in
was gone
person.
by then.
Oh, Cody was gone?
I've like
Just
talked,
barely.
I've talked to Cody like as a chat member.
Yeah,
Yes.
But I've never met Cody.
Yeah.
Gotcha. But yeah, I've known Kemi since I was 13 years old. I'm 32 now. Again, I'm not gonna do the math. But I'm 32
You can do
now.
the math.
That's 19 years.
I'm 32 now. I've known Kemi since I was 13.
It's like almost the whole time I've been in North Carolina. So.
And I've known Jeremy since I was 12. I've known Jeremy the longest.
Yep. That tracks.
I don't think there's anyone in my life that's still in my life that I've known since I was like 12.
If I meet a person and they're not a piece of shit, I will hold on to that relationship for fucking ever.
Like my oldest friendship is probably from freshman year in high school. Like I'm still friends with like my best friend from high school.
Kemi, to be fair, Kemi and I weren't friends when we first met. I was quote unquote dating her brother.
Yeah, I remember this.
Yes.
Yeah.
You told me, I remember you told me this.
But she wasn't like
In fact,
negative.
I've threatened you several times.
Well, you threatened me, but it never felt like a real threat. You were
Yeah, because you're
Wow,
big,
thanks.
big quivering pussy,
I'm a big
Kemi.
old baby.
Yeah,
Well, no, because
you're
you...
short, motherfucker, and nobody,
Nobody
likes
likes
you.
No, listen, okay,
Short.
hold on. Kemi will fucking kill you.
As much as I
Kemi
can.
is vicious. Kemi, or at least back in the day.
At the very least, I'll just say that if I am serious, like, it is the I trust that, like, it's in all earnestness. Whether or not I can physically do damage to you, that's debatable. There's, like, I'm, like, 0% a muscle. There's not a single
But what
muscle
I-
on my entire body. I'm actually a pile of goo.
All I was trying to say is that
But I
back
mean
in-
it.
back in the day, Kemi was a lot more vicious and vitriol than she is now.
I mean, I can be incredibly intimidating if I want to. Like,
Yes,
if
you
I
can.
genuinely mean it. But
Yes. But back in the day, you were a lot more liberal with it.
yeah.
And so...
Well, there were more shitty people in my life back in the day, so.
Yeah, so when I was, like, getting to know your brother, because her brother is my age... It was...
Oh, yeah. Well, that was teenage me just being like, if you fuck with my brother, I'll kill you. But that's actually not super sincere. I was thinking about when I was an adult and actually, threatened you. I
it's like
super meant
one
that.
It's just like one of those things.
But, you know, you're just like, you mess with my sibling, I'll destroy you. And at the time, I meant that shit, but I was also like 14.
But also,
what damage is a 14-year-old
said
gonna do
that-
to you?
Well, what that's what I was meaning is that at the time you said that, but even like little old bitty old me was like, oh, this is just an older sister being older sistery.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then the second time that you were talking about, I was like,
Yeah.
this little bitch might try to kill me.
Yeah, no, I was dead earnest. Like,
Good.
but in hindsight, like, nah.
But to be fair, and don't take any offense to this, I love you.
I
You're
definitely
my-
won't. Whatever
my
you're saying is probably
absolute
true.
Wonderful human. I would have crunched her.
Yeah, probably.
She was brave. Okay, I'm like literally like a foot taller than her.
Yeah, no, Sid is like, compared to me, taller and like stacked, like more stacked.
Way more so, and I was muscular at the time. Like I was fit as fuck. I had like.
But I still meant that shit
four-pack.
at the time.
You did, and I listened to you.
And even though I'm the weakest shit, like if I want to fight you, I will still do it in earnest. I'll just lose. Like, but I mean it. But anyways, I want to please stick around because if we
He's
get
still here.
Yeah, if we get into this prosecutor, I need you to get to know him more because like he's incredible and you're gonna love him.
You will love him. Yeah.
Remember when we were playing the game? We're gonna do that again now.
We're gonna do it now.
Yeah, if you're here for the gameplay, or if you like left for a while to go do shit while we were talking and want to come back for the
That's why-
gameplay,
that's
come back
Surprise.
now.
I stepped away for a second because I was like, you guys keep playing. But yeah, keep playing.
Yeah, the
I
people who are
heard
here for
you
the game,
guys-
come back.
Wait, no, never mind. Go on. Keep going.
Are you referring to the prosecutor, the Reaper of the Bailey? The Reaper? Oh no, what do you mean? Please, tell me! Summarize it succinctly in 16 salient words! No defendant has ever survived a trial in which the Reaper stands for the prosecution. Ever.
Is that 16 words exactly? It better be.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Hell yeah. I love this game.
Oh my goodness! Can it really be true? That was 16 words exactly!
I love him.
Yesterday, Mr. Naruhodo successfully defended someone against the Reaper. He's really not shit in the end. But then, after the trial was over, he did kind of die. In unusual circumstances.
Mr. McGilded. What?
Just don't get inside a fucking carriage and you'll be fine.
Yeah, don't get inside an on-fire carriage.
Yeah, don't get in the omnibus, you'll be fine.
I'm impressed, Miss Susato. You have an eye for detail.
I was filing my taxes.
Don't.
God damn it.
I need to file my taxes and I don't want to.
You haven't still?
No.
The
have-
clock is ticking, my brother.
It's on the 15th. I know the date.
Thought I was getting kind of close to the line.
No, the problem is that I need to make sure my bank account has enough money to pay the taxes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's totally fair.
That's the issue I have right now.
It's understandable, I get it.
Yeah.
Actually,
But I still have a little bit of time.
the Lord Chief Justice told us.
I had to fight for my fucking tax forms to come in. That was my problem.
Mr. Sholmes, Surely it can't be that having failed to have the accused convicted, Lord Van Zieks killed the man himself?
Oh, no, he couldn't have, surely.
But he could.
I mean,
You have some wonderful notions. Sorry? The man isn't a mass murderer. He's a court prosecutor, my dear fellow.
why not? ¿Por qué no los dos?
Oh, yeah.
¿Por qué lo nos dos?
why? Oh, yes. Why, of course he is.
Oh, of course he is. Then why are you trying to scare me? It could be said, however, that the real truth about the man is even more terrifying than your hypothesis.
Oh shit!
What on earth do you mean by that? Let's talk
Don't
about the
fear the Reaper.
Van Zieks is a quite exceptional man. However, in London courts of law, exceptional does not equate to winning every case without exception. Oh, that's good.
His face.
Saseki-san looks like he's gonna cry tears of joy. As you are no doubt aware, in a British criminal trial, there's both a judge and a jury.
It's crazy, right?
There's actually a jury.
Yeah, there's really
6
actually a.
jurors.
Except
Yeah,
they,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
except
I
they keep
remember you guys-
determining whether or not you're guilty mid-trial instead of waiting for the end, which is whack.
They could just be like literally like.
They'd be like, "We
frame
don't need
one-
to hear anymore."
Frame one, they could just be like, "Yeah, that guy's guilty."
Yeah,
bro."
that guy's guilty. Yeah, like,
And they're like, "Well, we gotta go with what they said."
like what the? Huh?
The judge officiates based on the letter of the law, whilst the jury offers public opinion and common sense. It's an excellent system whereby the defendant's guilt is considered from several points of view. However, public opinion in particular is somewhat easily manipulated.
Yep.
Right. Criminals, and corrupt lawyers for that matter, can use it to their advantage. By any means at their disposal, contriving evidence, calling imposters as witnesses, and so on. I determined who was guilty at the beginning of the investigation.
Yeah, that guy.
So
That
does-
guy over there.
So does Kemi.
Yeah. No, that one guy showed up and I was like, hands down, that's the murderer. I've played enough Ace Attorney to know what a murderer looks like in this game. I'll be surprised if that guy didn't kill him.
By such underhand
stab
means,
her.
those who would want to are able to sway the jury. Which means that even in the light of irrefutable evidence, the prosecution can fail.
But it means that the wrong verdict can be passed.
And sadly is from time to time, my dear madam. It is simply the reality of the situation.
Time to time.
That's alright. However, those indicted by Lord Van Zieks cannot escape justice. Their fate is sealed.
Oh my.
Though the adjudication may see them leave the courtroom with their freedom, within months they all disappear. It is most striking.
But even if they're actually innocent, how is that justice?
Disappear? But how? Ah, by all manner of misfortune, sir. Perhaps they are trampled under a passing carriage. Perhaps they fall into the Thames and drown. Perhaps they are suddenly overcome by a raging fever. Or perhaps attacked by highwaymen. Oh, no.
Oh shit,
no,
guys,
no.
sorry. My fucking alarm.
Hell yeah.
Fuck. Oh no. I have to do math and I've been drinking.
You can give it to me, I can do that.
Just do the math for me, please. It's just addition. But my brain looks at the numbers and goes, and you have to do 3 of them in a row. And I'm on stream right now, live in front of people. And if I don't if I don't do the math in time, it'll just play Awaken from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is usually when I wake up, for reference.
Oh, no. All examples of the reality of events here in London, I'm afraid, Mr. Naruhodo.
Ellipses.
Oh, I knew it. I'm dead, done for, doomed!
I love this guy.
He's wonderful.
He's real extra. When you said accursed lodgings before, you're referring to your room at Mr. Garrett's house, I assume. Do you mean to say you believe the place is cursed? Oh, it's been a year now since I came to Great Britain. But I'd only been in London a week before I started to notice strange feelings in myself.
That didn't take long.
Sid immediately went to a horny place. Frame 1, horny.
I'm sorry.
It's just like, whoa!
Sorry.
You're a horny dude, you can't help it.
Is what I do.
Everywhere I looked, there were foreign faces staring at me, laughing behind my back. I was sure people were talking about me. I started to become nervous about going outside. They were always staring at me, all the time, from dawn to dusk.
Isn't this based on reality, actually? Like, isn't this what the guy was like?
I think what the actual person was like. It's based off of
Yeah,
real
because
dude.
he is based on a real dude, and I think I remember reading when we were reading about it. It was
Sid
like
got that hot dog.
hot
brain.
dog brain.
Sid is doing the hang loose thing right now.
Yeah, he's just perpetually on horny mode, and that you can't fault him for that.
I
man.
would apologize,
No.
but I don't.
Don't apologize.
Fucking care.
It's like I said, like we're streaming this tonight because it's International Asexuality Day. I'm the ace one, and all the horniness just goes to you. That's where it is.
Listen, okay, that's one thing that you do need to know as for sorry, what was awareness?
Oh no, it's just International Asexuality Day.
Okay, so for wait, repeat that.
It's Ace Day,
Okay.
just internationally, like across the world.
Okay, so for Ace International Day, just understand that Kemi,
Yeah, I'm Ace. Hi,
my girlfriend of over 7 years,
I'm Ace as fuck.
and me, a hypersexual fucking
Sid loves to fuck.
gremlin.
Yeah, that's why we're playing Ace Attorney. Get it? We would be anyway because we've been playing this game on the weekends, but it just worked out perfectly.
But all I mean is that Kimmy is Ace, and I am someone who you might consider hypersexual.
Yeah, I would. You love to fuck.
I do love to fuck,
But you also just love sex in general.
Yeah.
Conceptually
I think
and physically.
You could say hypersexual, but it's on the lower end of hypersexuality.
Yes,
is what I would
yes,
say.
yes,
Because
yes,
I
yes.
know people who are hypersexual.
Yeah, well, Sid also just has an
there
interest
there's
in
like-
sex as a concept. Like, you love
Yeah.
studying kink and all of that stuff. Even if
Yeah,
it's not your kink,
but
you
there's
love
But
learning.
that's
There's
not.
you
But
don't-
that's not sexuality.
You
Right,
also
no, I know.
understand,
I'm
it's
just
like,
saying.
I think you probably do know, but also me and Sid definitely know people who are like,
But I'm just saying,
hypersexual,
when I say you
like,
love
to the
fucking, that's what I
extreme
mean.
where you're just like, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kemi is Ace,
So-
Sid is Attorney. There you go.
It's like the Odd Couple, but with boning,
Boning
instead of cleaning.
So if you
Kemi is Ace, Sid is Attorney.
So good.
So if you consider hypersex, which it is, let me fucking blank that before I said it. Hypersexuality or asexuality is a spectrum, right?
Yeah.
And I fall along the lines of past the medium.
I'm not a part of this, RBO.
Past
Daniel is Daniel.
Yeah.
past the medium. So like, I'm more on the hypersexual spectrum, but not like at the full end.
You're not like the far end of it.
Yeah. While Kemi is more past, like, she's well past the medium to closer to the farther end of the spectrum.
I'm a gray ace.
Yes, exactly. So the only thing that I wanted to bring up is that a hypersexual and an asexual can have a very solid, wonderful,
Meaningful.
Yeah.
meaningful, solid relationship because her and I have been together for
Many years. A lot of years. Many years.
at least 7, maybe 8. It's somewhere between
It's
7 and
longer
8.
than 7.
It's somewhere between 7
Because
and 8.
I've
Yeah.
known Kemi for 8 years.
I'm also pan-romantic and
as long as
polyamorous.
I've known
Like,
both of you.
it's not. It used to be like in our information and whatever, but like I don't think it is anymore. But like, this is a polycule. Not Daniel is not a part of the polycule. To be clear.
Should be gray ace attorney
But-
then.
But this household is a polycule.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not a part of this equation. I'm
Yeah.
just their best
Daniel
friend.
is just Daniel.
Yeah, I'm
Daniel's
just
our best
their
friend.
Danny is my best friend.
Yeah.
It's just that, like-
Jamie's
Both their
best friend.
It's just that the other people in this polycule aren't here as often. Like,
Yeah.
y'all, it's in our about. You'll never see Brandon. You'll never ever see Nems. It'll
Never.
never happen.
If Sid feels more comfortable to come back to streaming, you would probably see Brandon a little bit more.
You'd
Yeah.
hear him from time to time, but
You
you'll
would never,
see him.
Brandon. No, you would never see.
Also,
Brandon.
you would barely hear him
You
because
would-
he refuses to be in front of a microphone.
You would hear. Well, these mics can pick up. A
They
little
can,
bit
but he
better
won't be
now.
in front of them.
Yeah, but like Brandon has been in the background of plenty of streams, and if Sid
Yeah.
were to come back to streaming in a little bit more consistent way, Brandon would probably show.
I
up
have
in the
deep
ba-
night
in
things
the
locked and
background
loaded and ready for you whenever you want to do a deep night.
in terms of just being there in the background, but never visually. You would never see Brandon.
No. Brandon
never
will
happen.
always remain an enigma,
Mm-hmm.
and even like you said, where you can hear him in the background of like the.
Yeah, he's not
And
trying to be heard.
Jeremy's around
Yeah.
sometimes.
He's not trying to be heard, so you'll either hear whispers or grunts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your mics used to be a lot like more.
It's just not as clear that this is a polycule because half of the polycule is not as present.
And I'm not even present, and I'm like the one that should be present.
Well, you got shit going on.
Yeah, the whole advantage of it being.
Thank you, Peen Train. I appreciate that.
Like a,
I had a hard time
a
coming to
stream team
terms.
Duo stream is that, yes, it's like, in your like perfect world, it's like yeah, we'd both be streaming together all the time. But the nice part is that both of you can, when you don't feel like streaming, one of you can stream. When
Yeah.
The other doesn't want to stream,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and that's the advantage.
And we used to do that. I have had mental.
It's tough now.
Struggles.
Yeah, I
it's
have
very,
to.
Like honestly, I've quit streaming entirely just because mentally I can't handle it.
Yeah, that's
The only place I feel comfortable streaming is here on this channel with my best friend.
Yeah.
That's
These streams have been great.
But I can't stream. I don't think I can stream solo anymore, just because like I just can't. Mentally, I just can't deal with it anymore. I honestly, I don't.
I always
don't
prefer
have
to
the
have
mental
somebody
fortitude.
hang out with me
Yeah.
physically while I'm
If
streaming.
I had
That's
a
all.
person to be hanging out with me, I think on my own channel I would stream a bit more. But I also don't have a great urgency to want to stream anything on my channel.
Sorry, just like getting fucked is mandatory for me. That's why I run Earthbound in Ancient Cave. Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah,
I
not familiar with.
I was just gonna say that, like, I've had a hard time coming to terms with my asexuality for a long time because of being in a polycule and being gray ace. That I had a lot of imposter syndrome with all of that, where
But
being
I
like,
like
you
how
can't,
often do we fuck?
like, never.
Yeah,
But like,
but we still love you.
but there's this thing of being like you're not real, it's all fake.
You
and-
are real.
Yes, but I had a hard
And I
time with
think-
that.
Well, also I think
I don't feel very welcome in the queer community, and I don't feel very welcome in
You're
the
welcome in this queer
non
community.
I know, but I'm just saying that, like, I feel like this is important to establish on Ace Day,
yeah,
is that, like, there are so many different forms of being asexual. It doesn't mean that you're just sex repulsed. It doesn't mean that you have no sex ever. Like, you can be sex positive and be ace. You can have sex sometimes and still be ace.
Yes.
You can be in a polycule and still be ace. Like, it's not
it's not.
one thing, you know? And that's the thing that I have a bit of trouble with, is the polycule thing, because they're just like, how can you have multiple partners and still be ace? And it's like, well,
We
I
don't
just
have
do.
sex
Yeah.
a lot. I mean, like, not that it's any of anyone's business.
It's not also,
It's
yeah, it's
never anyone's
literally
business.
no one's business.
People make
So
other
don't-
people's sex their business way
Right.
too often.
It's way too often in the within the queer community, because there is gatekeeping within the queer community itself.
for sure,
And
I mean,
also
even
on the
within
outside.
trans.
Right, exactly.
It's called polyamory, not polyfuckery.
Right, exactly. And that's a something that I just really want to get across to people, is that, like, first of all, you do not need to fucking justify yourself to be considered a part of that community or whatever. Like,
No.
it's nobody's business who you fuck or who you don't fuck.
Kimmy is the love of my life. I don't care if I never fuck her ever.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. Like,
She is my soulmate.
yeah.
and I'm a fairly like leaning hypersexual fucker.
It's just that there are people that will look at it and be like, well, you're just friends. You're not really actually partners. And
We're
it's like,
not
no,
just friends. We
are
make
partners.
out.
There's people.
Well,
who-
it's not
there's
even the
people-
physical part of it.
There's
It's-
people
Yeah.
where
No,
sex is
for
such.
sure.
Yeah, you're right.
Sex is such an important part of a relationship for them that they can't comprehend.
Right.
Like they literally can't comprehend what a relationship is
But, like-
without sex.
Right.
But that's a them problem. It's not.
It's not a that
Like-
you don't get to invalidate me for that.
And not
And
only
I just
that,
want
but,
to-
like, sorry, go
I
ahead.
just want to make it clear for other ace people out there that you don't need to justify anything to anyone. Just be ace, and if people call you out on it, just be like, it's none of your fucking business, and I'm ace, and go fuck yourself. And that's okay. You get my seal of approval to just be whatever flavor of ace you are. Being sex repulsed is fine. It's fine if being touched you're not cool with it. If you sometimes have sex, you can still be ace. It's all fine. You get the thumbs up from me, your local ace streamer. And I love you.
What I was going to bring up is that Danny, as an observer of our polycule, wait, what was I going to say?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I had really
Hold
wanted
on.
to make sure I got it across to people out there.
As
I was
Danny
like,
is
oh,
an-
I got mentioned.
As
that I
Danny
bowled
is
right
an
over you.
observer of our polycule, like, he knows... Danny's my best friend. So he and I talk on a very candid level.
Yes.
And he talks with Kemi on a very candid level because Kemi is also his best friend.
Yeah. I think Daniel can agree that my relationship with Daniel as my best friend is still markedly different than my relationship with my partners.
And
that
that's
I
what
also
I was
don't
going to
fuck.
say
It
is that...
markedly different.
Yes,
For sure.
and that's what I was going to say. Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah, it's
Is
not
that
all about sex.
Danny can see that my relationship with Kemi has a certain amount of romantic passion
Yeah.
that makes it a valid, which dependent on your own sexuality and your own romantic spectrum, it could be different. But for us, our romantic capacity for me and Kemi is a relationship.
Yeah.
A
Without any
girlfriend-
doubt.
It's a girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah.
He was my best friend in the most verbally abusive way. That's kind of true of Kemi as well. So,
Yeah, me and Daniel also like to
but
talk
we
shit
just
at each
yell,
other
we just
all the
yell
time.
at each other constantly.
Yeah.
It's
Meanwhile, our relationship is more like
great. We're very supportive. I actually don't shit talk you much. I do it a little bit. Sometimes I'll call you. I'm like,
you
sup,
do a
bitch.
little-
Like, but we're actually like, I'm probably the most positive person when I'm talking to you.
Yeah, it's true.
Specifically.
I agree.
And when I'm talking to Kemi, I'm
No,
like an
all
asshole.
bets are off.
Well, I'm
Because we know.
yeah, because we're both like.
You're like, what's up, you stupid
it's
piece
actually-
of shit,
it's actually-
dumbass motherfucker.
It's grating for other people who like aren't used to it.
Yeah.
Cause like I'll arrive at this house and there'll be like other people there, and I'll be
RBM,
like,
if you give me a full pass, I will talk to you like this too.
And I'm like, oh, what's up? And I'm like, I give them a normal greeting, and then Kemi will walk downstairs. I'm like, hey, what's up, you big dumb stupid bitch? And people were like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's like.
So,
Like, I'm really aggressive towards
What's one-
greeting my best friend.
What's wonderful is that
just secure in our
as
friendship.
I mean, Danny has a few best friends, and
I have like 3.
yeah.
You
And
are
so
2 of them are in this room.
yeah, and so what's wonderful, especially about the polarizing difference between my best friendship kinship with Danny and Kemi's, is that me and Danny, like, he and I's brain functions almost exactly the same.
In very specific ways, yes.
Yes.
And Kemi and I are the same way, and also different specific ways.
Different specific ways.
We have
yes.
sort of the same depression brain, which
Yes.
sucks. Me and Kemi have the same humor brain.
Yes.
We find the same
Absolutely,
weird
exactly.
things funny, and we have some similarities in.
We
our
have
depression.
garbage brain.
We have some similarities in our depression as well, but it's not as like 1-to-1 as it is with me
Yeah.
and Sid.
Yeah. But
Sid's a
the
sad
only-
boy, and we can relate to the sad boy hours.
The only reason I'm mentioning that is because me and Danny, we talk sometimes, like, we do talk on a deep level,
Yes.
you and I. But we also send memes to one another.
Yes.
And I feel like your and I's understanding of each other is a very, like, humorously depressed.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to have a certain understanding on a deep level with somebody to send them like funny memes about wanting to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah.
Like, only certain people can understand that you don't necessarily mean that in earnest, but also understand it on a deep
One of my
level.
And
favorite-
Kemi, I think, also can understand it. but,
RBM, I
like,
don't have anything off the top of my head,
But
but like I will.
you
Like,
and I
first of all,
send
go
it
fuck
to
yourself, and second of
Yeah,
all,
we
like,
do.
I'll
100%.
figure that. I don't have a specific right now,
Whereas
but I
Kemi
will.
does
It's more
understand it.
instantly relatable between us. I can send it to Kemi, and there's like one of my favorite images I've been sending around. I haven't sent it as much recently, but one of my favorite images. It's an image of a little kid beating the shit out of another kid with 3 kids watching on the sidelines. One kid is cheering, one kid is crying, and one kid is like confused, and every kid is labeled me.
Why have you never sent me this?
It's an incredible image. I definitely have sent it to you.
That's beautiful.
You don't need to tell me to fuck myself. I'll do that by default. Well, I'm not
What?
telling you. I'm telling you to do that right now. Go fuck yourself right now. Oh no. Okay, I have seen this
Yeah.
image.
It's a kid beating the shit out of another kid. Another kid is cheering. Another kid is like recoiling, and another kid is playing a PSP.
Can you link that in chat? Or is that only just on your phone?
This is on my phone.
Okay,
so
that's fair.
no, I
Don't
cannot
worry
link this
about
in
it.
chat. But I'm describing it pretty accurately.
Yeah, no, you are.
One kid is straight up playing a PSP, I think, for some reason.
Let me see.
The kid on the far left.
That does look like a PSP. Like it does not look like a Switch. It looks like a PSP.
It's either a camera, like a camera phone, or a PSP. But every kid is labeled me, and it's like, yeah, I
Yeah.
beat the shit out of myself while I cheer and recoil in horror.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, that's very relatable for me. You don't need to tell me to fuck myself. I'll do that by
Yeah, no,
default.
do it right now.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Anyways, that was a really long tangent. I just wanted to say that, like, don't let other people define your sexuality for you.
Yeah.
Don't let people gatekeep
Or your
you.
transness.
Yeah, or your transness. People like to be like, oh, the non-binary people aren't technically fuck you. Like,
I'm not trans, apparently, even though I'm a dude.
you are. Don't fuck gatekeepers. Just be you.
Anyway,
And happy Ace Day,
Happy
motherfucker.
happy Ace Day.
Whether you fuck or not, happy Ace Day.
Yes, whether you fuck
Happy
or not,
Ace
happy
Day.
Ace
Now
Day.
pass this Ace trial. Now pass the Ace trials.
Now pass the Ace trials.
The best thing, Kemi saw a tweet was like "Happy Ace Day," and then like the next tweet was like this picture of like someone with ginormous titties, and Kemi was like, "Oh, you can't do
It was
that."
Carmilla Carmine. It was a drawing of Carmilla Carmine.
Yes!
But she was buff as shit. Like, she had, like, full six-pack out. She was wearing a sports bra, and I was like, oh, no. You can, on Ace
Not
Day?
Yeah, but it was
Mirla.
like the juxtaposition of a Happy Ace Day. Also, here's this, and it's like you must pass these trials to prove you.
Because, like, I mean,
fuck you.
I appreciate,
really
I'm
funny to
sapphic
me
as
as a
fuck, and I appreciate titties and shit. And Carmilla Carmine
I
is
feel
hot.
so
If you've seen
bad
Husband
for you.
Hotel.
I feel so bad for you because you
Oh.
are sapphic as fuck.
I'm sapphic as fuck, and I'm in a relationship with 3 dudes.
And one of the dudes when we originally got together was like kind of a chick.
Well, you are always a dude, and I've told you this, that I have always viewed you as masculine. So it's
which
like you've
makes
always
me
been a
feel
dude in my
so
brain.
good. But there was a point in time in my life when I was like,
Well, you didn't
teetering.
know exactly.
yeah. And so I love Kemi. Anyway,
But like, anytime I simp for like an image, I'm just like, it's always big old titties, and I'm just like, man,
Yeah,
Women.
one last point I want to bring up is that you can love the big titty and still be ace.
it's true. You can. I'm literally living proof.
I am not ace, but I will say that I love the big titty, I love the big ass, I love whammons.
Whammons.
But my relationship,
I love the whammons.
my relationship,
favorite band.
I have a marriage with a man, and I'm a man.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have girlfriend, boyfriend with Kemi.
Yeah. And I do have big old titties, but
You
like
do have big old titties, but
I'm-
also
I'm not
I
the
have
most
an ace
feminine
partner.
person ever, and I am ace.
I have an ace partner, which when you're a
is universal.
Yeah,
That's what
dude.
I'm saying.
Titties rule.
When
Titties are
you-
just cool.
when you have someone, I don't know about other people, but like for myself, because I've been in 2 asexual relationships.
It's true.
So I've had Kemi, and then before Kemi, I had another girlfriend that was asexual. When you have a partner that's ace, at least for myself, you recognize parts of them that are attractive, but you don't sexualize them.
I mean,
For me.
yeah, that's, I mean, but I was like, it's fine if you, I mean, I don't care.
You could. 'Cause
But I get what you're saying. I
she-
get what you're saying.
I'm saying you could because I think Kemi wouldn't care. but-
You know, I don't care.
No, well,
Somebody has to appreciate these
okay,
titties.
so before Kimmy understood her aceness,
Mm-hmm.
definitely sexualized her. And that was before we got together.
Yeah, that's fair.
I just love it. Holy shit. Them titties ridiculous.
I mean, yeah.
It's just a different feel. Is
No,
all
I know
mean.
what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
My whole thing is just Carmilla
Carmilla.
Carmine.
Must pass these trials.
God, she's hot.
No one would not fuck Carmilla Carmine.
You must pass these trials.
Like, out of
Ace
everyone in
D.
Has-Been, I don't simp for anyone until Carmilla shows up, and I'm like, oh, fuck, she's hot.
Hair up or hair down?
Hair down.
Okay.
No question. Remember Ace Attorney? We're
Yeah,
playing it.
we're gonna.
I
I'm gonna
swear
read.
we're
I'm
playing
gonna
it.
read a line.
We're gonna get to the point where we're in a trial, for real.
Yeah. So I shut myself away in my room, but even that didn't help. The fear wouldn't go away.
You must have been very lonely, having been away from your homeland for such a long time.
I've had to move a number of times, most recently to that room on Briar Road a week ago now. Yes. Why did you choose there? It seems a little inconvenient. The rent is cheap. I have so little money, it appealed to me straight away.
Yeah, I was like, literally, that just seemed like where you could afford to be.
Yeah.
Of course, I asked why it was so affordable. Landlord just simpered and said, "The room is cursed." Oops.
What? Huh?
Quickly tried to cover his mistake, but it was too late.
What?
So I told him, "If you have something to say, then say it. But if not, don't mention it in the first place."
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yes, well said. But it was true. It was all true. You mean the room really is cursed then?
No, idiot.
Ever since I moved into that windowless hellhole, my sleep has been plagued with nightmares. I awake feeling as though I'm being choked to death.
Poor thing.
That's interesting.
And in my waking hours, people are stabbed in front of me as I walk down the street. I'm branded a killer, thrown in prison. Nobody wants to know me. I'm
Well, that's just
I'm-
racism.
surrounded by scary, sinister spirits.
I'm not here for the game anyway. It's like I said, there are 2 kinds of Watashi machine street like watchers.
If only there was someone, just one person on my side. Can no one find it in his or her heart to believe in me? Really, no one at all?
I believe in you.
To believe. Yes, to believe. Mr. Sholmes? Ah, me, Mr. Naruto? Pray, what can I do for you? It's about the case on the SS Buria, if you recall. The Buria. Ah, that case. The one with the snake?
No.
It did have a snake.
I mean, yes, but no.
Well,
But I mean, like,
yes.
that wasn't what it was really about, though. Like,
Doesn't matter.
It did have a snake. He's not wrong.
no, there was a snake, but
You're really being pedantic right now.
All
and
right,
it did
you're-
have a snake, and he's right.
all right,
so
fine.
go fuck yourself.
All right, fine.
Goddamn right. Anyway, at that time, I was the suspect, but you believed in me and listened to my side of the story, and you helped us to investigate.
I did I? Interesting. What I want to know is, why? Why did you believe me? I see, yes, you mean... Because you were a grimly dressed, shady Eastern fellow found with the victim in a locked room. Well, if you like, yes.
Okay.
I'm a little surprised the answer requires explanation, my dear fellow. It's quite simple, really. You said I didn't do it.
Oh, okay. That's all you have to do.
But I could have been lying. Surely you must have had your doubts. You must have suspected me a little. I think perhaps you've misunderstood. I neither recall believing in you, nor in that which you were telling me. What? You see, the only things I believe in are those I choose to believe in.
Oh. What the fuck do you mean by that, Mr. Sholmes?
I make up my own mind about what is to be believed and what is not. If I should like to believe in something, I do. The circumstances can hang as far as I'm concerned. But I could have betrayed your trust. In that case, I should have made an elementary error of judgment. Nothing more. Betrayal of trust is an overused excuse, in my opinion. Meaning? Whether or not one should trust another is, in the final analysis, down to oneself.
I mean, yes, but...
It is a matter of whether or not one can trust oneself. How many eggs can fit inside Spain? That's a good question.
That's a great question,
This
actually.
motherfucker, Sholmes, is just...
All of them?
How many bees can you fit inside a dachshund?
Yeah, how many bees can you fit inside of a dachshund?
This motherfucker, Sholmes, is just...
You can't put the dogs inside the bees because there's too many... There's too many bees.
Well, but it's... Listen, but you could... And it wouldn't be cruel at all because the dog and the bees are friends.
They're friends, right. You're telling me you can genetically engineer your own baby, but I can't put a couple bees inside of a dog?
I'm just saying that,
This
in
is a
my
Tom Hardy
opinion,
bit, by
from
the
what
way.
I've listened to, and I've only listened to a little bit, Sholmes seems like Domino from X-Men.
It's been a long time since I've read X-Men.
Domino, their power is that they're lucky.
Oh, okay.
They have incredible luck. And
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
that's not a power, but it is. It is. No, Sholmes is just a big, lovable idiot who is really observant, but comes to the
wrong conclusion every time, without fail.
He
notices the right things.
But he notices like the right things, and then he's like,
And then he's like, that must be
that's
something
That's
crazy.
because of this drawing of a lion, which is now a real lion.
Therefore, there's an actual real lion.
now, because you have this lion drawing. That lion was here.
It was real.
It was real. How many Mounds bars can you fit inside a 2017 Mazda CX-5?
I think probably at least 50. But definitely more than 50, but at least 50.
Way more than 50.
You can fit
Yeah.
way more than 50.
I just wanted to be very safe. That was like at least. Definitely more,
Yeah,
but at least.
But the problem is that, like, if we're playing by Price is Right rules, I just destroy you.
Yeah. for
Okay,
sure.
well, all right, fine.
You put 50 in there? Like,
How about-
I
like-
can fit 50 inside like a plastic bag.
Yeah.
How about
This
like?
is a Mazda CX-5.
How about 987?
You could definitely fit
Yeah,
907.
way more than that.
I feel like the number still goes up.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like, it's closer to the ballpark
Yeah.
than 50.
Yeah.
Technically,
Well,
I
that's why I
suppose.
said at least.
Sometimes I think Sholmes
you
know
know
more
what?
than he lets on.
What size Mounds bars
That's
is
why
a
I
good
consider
question.
him Domino, because I feel like also from the little I've seen of him is that he knows more than he lets on, and
He definitely is like, kind of. He plays it a little bit dumber than. I think he's definitely dumb, but he probably plays it up a little bit.
yeah. So like a part of me feels like that he's just
Bean,
like
please.
I know whatever
I love
like in
Quick, how many? 100? There's 3.
Wait, hold on. What was the question?
I like that all I have to do to stop you from playing the game is do some Rain Man shit where I throw toothpicks on the ground and go, quick, how many?
Also, I feel like for Autism Awareness Month that I need to point out that Rayman is the worst representation that ever was, and I hate it.
Pretty bad representation.
It's so bad.
But the reason that I compared Sholmes to Domino is because I think that he has a slight bit of smartness to him, and that he
I don't think he's dumb.
Yeah.
No, I don't think he's dumb.
I think
he's just insane.
Well, no, hold on. I think that he understands the concept of what's going on, and because he's just so fucking quote unquote lucky that he's just whatever.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
You're saying that he sees what's going on, but he also gets lucky, so then that kind of inflates part of it. And
I don't even think that it's luck.
He kind of overshoots
I
it
think-
a bit.
Yes.
Where he makes it more complicated than it actually is.
Yes.
I think that he is incredibly observant and is very smart in picking out the things that are important to observe. But his imagination is so intense.
But that's
nothing's
kinda
off the table for him.
But that's kind of similar
Right,
to
but
what there was.
But I wouldn't put that to luck.
That's essentially what he's saying with it.
Yeah, but that's
There's
also,
no luck in
No,
there.
no, no.
Well, you
It's-
say luck, but it's the same issue with Domino. You consider what Domino does to be she calls it quote unquote luck.
But it's not all. It's
not all luck.
Sometimes it can be coincidence type thing being really in your favor.
And it's not only coincidence, but sometimes she has a measured understanding.
Yeah, that's what I
She-
think of her luck.
Especially
His observations are incredibly
he's incredibly good observational.
I don't put that down to anything other than him
And
actually
I
understanding what's
feel
important to observe.
I feel like Domino does the same thing. She's not completely clueless to what's going on around her.
No, she's very smart.
Yeah.
Perceptive.
Yeah.
She's extremely perceptive. She's not
That's-
just ho hum, I'm very lucky. She's oh, I'm lucky, so I know how. She knows how to use her luck to her advantage.
Yeah, but I don't even attribute any of Herlock's observations to luck at all.
Well, her mutant power is luck.
right, I
To
get
be
that.
clear.
I get
So,
that. I just mean
so consider it he doesn't have the mutant power luck, but he is extremely observant.
yeah.
And he can probably comes to the right conclusion probably a lot more often. And then if you really look at all the details, there's probably some superfluous details in there that make no sense, but he still came to the right conclusion. Therefore, he believes that all the parts that are insane were accurate because he still came to the right conclusion.
Well, yeah,
Yes!
and
God
I just attribute
damn, I understand Sid's brain so goddamn well.
You do!
Oh, that shit!
I've just attributed to him having his imagination is he's so creative that
So is Domino!
anything is possible for him.
suppose.
Therefore, all of these outcomes are equally probable in his creative brain.
So is
Right.
Domino!
Yeah,
The
but this
whole-
is all logic still.
But the whole
There's
thing-
no luck here.
But
So
we're-
is Domino!
We're not saying he's lucky. We're
Well, then stop using the word luck.
no.
that's the word-
He's only saying he's similar to Domino, whose mutant power is luck.
You're only convincing me that his mutant power isn't luck.
That's not what we're saying. I'm gonna clothesline the shit out of you, brother.
Thank you for understanding.
Stop using the
I
word
love
luck.
you.
I'm gonna clothesline the shit. You are so hyper focused on the fact that we have said the word luck.
Stop saying it then.
What? No, that's not how this works. What are you talking about? That's you're just hey, I don't like that this word keeps appearing because it's confusing me. Therefore,
It
stop
is.
it.
It's confusing
Stop
me.
it. Stop saying that word. Boo.
The word luck is confusing
Boo
me.
this man.
Because luck is chance. There's no thought behind it at all.
The whole point Sid is trying to make is that her luck is similar to. The problem is that you don't know Domino.
No, it's been too long since I've done anything
So,
X-Men related.
It's the thing is, I understand
And I'm
what
mad
Sid
that
is trying to
it's
say
being
because I
described
do know
as luck.
Domino,
Yes.
so I know exactly what he's trying to say.
Thank you.
But it's not a luck. The luck has nothing to do with it. The similarity to Domino is the point that Sid is trying to make. The similarity to Domino is not the similarity to the fact that Domino has luck as a mutant power. It is similar to Domino, the character Domino.
Yes.
The problem is that you don't remember this character or know this character, so you have no frame of reference. So you're giving me this face like, I'm right now.
I'm not. That's not what my face is saying at all.
I'm spitting right now.
I'm just completely confused. And I'm just gonna have to be like, all right, whatever you say.
I just need you to know that we're both super right.
I'm sure that you are right.
and-
It's if anything,
and
it's making me mad at
you're-
X-Men. It's
you're-
not making me mad at you.
No.
It's making me mad at X-Men.
You're wrong, and also fuck you.
Am I okay?
I'm attributing it to
I do
X-Men
wanna
defining
ask you,
luck
though,
incorrectly.
Do you see my similarities that I'm trying to?
They can be
figure out
totally
here?
similar.
Obviously,
I'm just
they're
thinking-
not the same. Like I'm not trying.
They're
to
not.
say the
So
same. Like obviously, they're very much not the same character.
they're not the same character. There are similarities,
I'm
but
about
there
to
are
read a lot
also
of X-Men
major.
after this
But there
stream.
are major
Major
differences as well.
Yes, I
There
completely
are
agree.
similarities between the two characters. There are major differences as well.
Yes.
The main point I think Sid was trying to make was that like Herlock isn't necessarily dumb.
No.
He's
I
extreme-
don't think Herlock is dumb.
He's extremely observant, which we both.
I've called him
agree
a dumb motherfucker, but I don't
All
mean it in
three of
earnest.
us agree on.
Right. He's extremely observant, which
Yes.
we all agree on.
Yes.
And he does essentially come to the right conclusion. The way he gets there is mostly wrong, but it ends up to the right place.
Right.
Yes.
So it's kind of like if I give you a math problem and you write all the wrong work but then still get to the right answer, did you get it right?
Yes.
Yeah, but do you know why you got it right?
No. But
And
that's
That's kind of how he works.
And how Domino's.
And
power
and
works.
also
Sure.
because that keeps happening, he is like, I'm great. I'm so sick. And that's kind of how Domino is as well, because Domino's power is luck, and so she's really confident and cocky.
Yes.
But she understands that her mutant power is luck, which is like, how does that work, right? Because like
That's
luck is
what I
chance,
want to
luck is
know.
coincidence. But it just does. It just does work.
Literally-
it
I'm
literally-
starting to get frustrated in an autistic kind of way. So I'm I can't, I'm done.
The best
I'm
way
done.
to show you would be to show you Deadpool 2 because she's in Deadpool.
Yes.
Yes, and I have seen Deadpool 2. It's just been a long time since I've seen it. I haven't
She's-
seen it since it came out.
So one
She's-
thing that I love and what reminded me of Sholmes is the fact that she literally, and this is just a blip, right? This is just a blip of a scene and why it reminded me of Sholmes.
Sure.
She was overcoming this. She needed to gain control of a moving vehicle.
Yes.
And she had completed all of these fucking crazy anomalies that just made no sense, but because of her luck trait, she was able to get into the vehicle and get into the driver's seat, right? But what really hit me and what really connected me with Sholmes is the fact that when she was in the driver's seat and when she was like, okay, I've got this, she had more enemies coming at her in the backside of this vehicle.
I think it's literally just Cable, but yeah.
Yeah. And so she grabs a gun and without even looking, without even aiming, without even thinking, she shoots the gun towards the back of her.
And it doesn't hit the target.
It doesn't hit the target.
It didn't hit the target in terms of it doesn't hit the person.
Right.
But it hits in a way that it ricochets towards the target and takes them out.
That is luck.
Yes, because that's her mutant power.
Yes.
But she doesn't. But it's not like.
But she also
she understands that her mutant power is luck, so she knows that she can just kind of vaguely aim in that direction, and it's just gonna work out for her.
Yes.
Which is kind of how Sholmes is, because he can make the observation. He can make the observations and come up with any fucking thing, and he knows it's basically gonna work out.
Yes!
Because he came to the right conclusion, and he's amazing.
Yes!
That's the similarities. Now it's
I
not
disagree,
one to,
but I'm done.
It's not 1-to-1, but that's the similarities.
Thank you!
I disagree, but I'm not going to elaborate. Because I'm done.
I'm just glad that Danny understands what I'm trying to
I
say.
understand
Soseki
what you're
Jojo
saying.
pose-
I just
yeah, Soseki does
disagree with
Jojo
it.
pose quite a bit.
But I understand why you think it.
This conversation has something to do with the game. Vaguely has something to do with the game, I will say. Vaguely. Yes, he's right! He's right! Locum student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire! Look at him. Look at the teeth.
Whether or not I can believe myself.
Listen,
I had to give up. I was like, I just can't. We're gonna go in circles for like 20 minutes if I don't just give up.
you have to give up. 'cause
I
I'm
have
right.
to. No, I
Yes,
just
I'm
we're never gonna
I'm
reach a
so-
conclusion.
I'm
like
so
we're never
goddamn
gonna
right.
agree.
I'm so goddamn right.
Well,
You fucking
from your
don't
point of
even
view, you're
know
right.
from my point of
But
view,
I can't
don't-
convey my thought properly, so I have to give up.
We'll talk about this later.
That's the only reason why I feel so validated that Danny understands my side of the argument.
No, because I can't verbalize what I'm thinking correctly, so I can't make my argument right. So I need to stop.
This is you. You're Cosmo.
Oh fuck! Wait. Shit. A defense lawyer is only as good as his faith in his client. I forgot that I was him for a minute, and now I'm sad because this guy's dead.
Yeah, he did.
Which is really sad because he's the best boyfriend.
I love him.
Yeah,
he's so cool.
Yeah, he's your gay best friend.
And that comes down to how much
Yeah.
faith he has
Your
in
boyfriend.
himself.
You were so right, Cosmo.
Thanks.
Yeah, baby. It's so funny too because Kemi and I usually are on like a 1-to-1, the same.
Well, I feel like if I could explain myself better, then y'all would understand me better, but I can't. I can't right now.
I think the problem is that you think that we're saying they're the same character and they're not.
No, that's not at all what I'm trying to say.
No. I kind of understand what Kemi's trying to say. I do kind of understand what Kemi's trying to
The
say.
problem is we haven't let Kemi speak, so I don't know
But
what
I don't
Kemi's
think I
trying to
can.
say.
Because I'm too worked up and I don't think I can fully
No.
explain.
If I can try to elaborate it a little bit.
Yeah, be Kemi translator for me.
So I think that what Kemi's trying to say is because of Domino's mutant ability, it makes her different from Sholmes because
It's not a false sense of.
it's
like-
it's not that she. I think she maybe thinks that it's not that she.
I just don't think there's anything random necessarily to Sholmes' line of thinking at all.
Yeah.
Whereas
Exactly.
Domino relies on knowing that the mutant power is luck. Therefore,
Yes.
they can do whatever, and they have no idea how anything is going to happen, and it happens. That's not what I see going on with Sholmes at all. Everything Sholmes does makes total 100% logical sense to Sholmes. There's no factor of chance or luck or anything going on in Sholmes'
what
head.
I will argue is that yes, you are correct.
I don't think we disagree with each other. That I'm laughing because I'm like, God, this
Sholmes
must be-
isn't relying on
this
anything.
must be unbearable for the audience. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like I think we're just agreeing with each other in loud voices.
We are. No. I completely agree. We agree with each other because, like you just said, in Sholmes' point of view, he has no like luck factor to it or anything like that. It's just
No, I
like
think
a
from Sholmes' point
standard
of view
lines
is
of
that
logic.
His logic is right, and therefore
There's a 100% chance there could be a lion in that room. In
But
Sholmes' brain.
yes. But
It's not shooting blindly
the-
behind you.
No. I completely agree. But the difference is
This is crazy because RBM wrote that before Sid said that. Whoa.
yes.
Ran, I just want this to end.
But the only reason I bring this up is because we're not disagreeing with that fact.
Yeah, I know.
Domino is a different person
I just
than Sholmes.
I just
Yes.
think that Sid was trying to say there is certain similarities between the two characters, but it's really honestly it's kind of minute, the similarities.
It is minute.
It's not like they're 60% similar and then 40% different. There's just some similarities.
Yeah.
And Sid was merely remarking on and how this one aspect of Sholmes kind of reminded him of Domino.
Yes.
Fair enough.
I think that's literally it.
Yes.
And we've been yelling at each other about it, and Ran is like, I know where y'all live. And
Ran is like, I will come down there and kick your door
Thank you
down.
for understanding what I was trying to get at.
yeah, it's just really funny to
Also,
me.
RBM Redeem sing, and you're short, motherfucker, and nobody likes you. Short!
That was literally all I was trying to say.
Yeah, I just understood what Sid was saying, and you didn't, so I was trying to be Sid translator. And then I think y'all were really misunderstanding. I think we were all really misunderstanding kind of the point that was trying to be made.
Literally
and
last night.
I just kind of understood kind of what Sid was saying, and you were like, no, because I think you thought we were making like a bigger connection between the two
One-to-one
characters.
connection, yeah.
But really, it's like there's like a 15%
Yeah. I completely agree
Should
with that.
not have screamed short that loud.
But also, what I will say is that reminds me kind of what our conversation was last night about Tekken, where you totally understood what I was trying to say.
Yeah. I just.
You know what?
I
Yeah,
speak
it's basically
Sid.
exactly
I
what
speak
that
Sid.
happened.
You speak Sid very well.
I speak Sid.
Fuck, I really messed up my throat by screaming short.
You shouldn't have did that.
I shouldn't have
brother.
did that.
Oh shit, I'm out of...
When you were born,
Fucking-
everybody thought that you were just a head, but then the doctor said, wait.
You
Tiny
know,
motherfucking dumbass baby got a tiny little itty bitty body, and I hate it.
such a good song.
I've been listening to so much Tom Cardy,
Yeah.
guys.
If
like
you
a
don't
lot
listen
of
to
Tom Cardy.
You should listen.
You
to
should.
Tom Cardy.
I'm so sorry.
What's your favorite Tom Cardy song?
My favorite Tom Cardy song. That's a tough question.
It is a very tough question.
Mine is probably Why Am I Anxious? But it's a really tough
Tom
contest.
Cardy is the one that does the...
It might be the Ballad of Smokin' Joe, just because
That
it's-
is a really good
That's
one.
because it's the first one I ever heard, and it's really, really good. But it's like the ones I listen to the most are the Ballad of Smokin' Joe. Have you checked your butthole?
That's what I was about to ask. That's
And-
Have
my
you checked your
favorite.
butthole?
And HS. Or
Hot Shit.
Hot Shit.
Hot Shit
are,
is
like,
really
the
good.
3 ones I listen to the most.
Have you checked your butthole is the one I
Have you checked your butthole is fantastic.
I'm also a
Speed up,
pretty big
bada,
fan of I Don't Work Here. Like, Hey, I Don't Work Here is
Hey, I
very
Don't
strong.
Work Here is pretty good too.
Do you remember...
I want
Kemi,
Waffle House to be a
that,
stage in Tekken so bad.
I can't remember...
I think it's just
what,
me, but I want it.
what the name
a
of
meme.
the artist is, but I've sent it to both of you, but I don't know if either of you remember what the name of the artist is. But the one that does the song about the DVD.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
I don't remember. I don't remember the name.
Oh
He's so
no, it's in one of my playlists.
He's also very good though.
Yes.
Like,
There's not a Waffle House stage RBM. A lot of people were tweeting at
There should be.
Harada, who's like the game head of Tekken.
Of Tekken, yeah.
And Harada tweeted like, "Why is everyone asking me to add a Waffle House stage to Tekken?" And then people gave him the context. He says, "Okay, thank you for everyone who gave me the like information, but I really can't do anything unless
Waffle
because
House?
Waffle House is a brand that I can't
they
do anything
won't- they
unless
won't.
Waffle House agrees to my proposal."
Waffle House is so committed
And so now
to
everyone's like,
certain
Waffle
brands,
House,
like they
please.
won't do it.
And Waffle House almost certainly would, but I feel like they could like have like a generic sort of Waffle House looking place and change the name of it,
Yeah.
and still
They could be like make Falafel House.
no.
Or
People were
something, I
saying
don't know.
people were saying it would be like Pancake something or like Pancake Home or some
yeah,
shit. Like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I can't make it Falafel House because that would be a totally.
It's like
different
way too.
establishment.
It's like way too close. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Yeah, you're right.
Well,
You're right.
not only way too close, but like
Pancake
falafel
Shack
versus
is good.
waffle is
Yeah, like
definitely different.
Pancake Home or Pancake Shack or some shit like that. And
I
just
like
have it
Pancake Shack.
Look vaguely similar to what a Waffle House looks like.
It just has to be yellow. It can be
Yeah,
any
It
shape.
just needs to be yellow.
It needs to be a different enough
and
shape.
pretty
But if it's
generic.
yellow, it's good.
Waffle
People will get it.
Casa.
Waffle Casa is so.
I don't think you
sick.
could keep waffle in it though.
Waffle is just a food.
I know, but like Waffle Casa,
It's just Waffle
it's
House.
close.
Yeah.
It's too
It's
close
too
legally
close.
speaking.
Like, because they're Japanese developers, especially, like they probably wouldn't really fuck with it. They would really need. I mean, thankfully they do have. So like,
but like
they
I don't
But they
think
didn't care as much about copyright shit
them transitioning
overseas.
from waffle to
but-
pancake would be a good idea. I feel like they should change the house idea because Waffle House does not serve pancakes.
Do they really not serve pancakes?
No.
They do not.
I guess that makes sense. They're a Waffle House.
Yeah.
So you would have to incorporate waffle, but change the house portion.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
It would just be sick if Waffle House agreed to it, but they almost certainly
They won't. But it would be
It
awesome.
would be so sick.
Because, like, I mean, they're right. Waffle House is basically a fighting game stage.
What?
As it's, you know, just by existence.
It would be fantastic.
It'd be so good. Anyone who's ever been to a Waffle House has seen a fight in a Waffle House. I have.
Y'all don't like waffles? Kemi
No.
loves Waffle
I
House.
don't get it twisted. Just because I don't like waffles, I fucking love Waffle House. Y'all,
Dude,
do you
I'm
know
the
you can
same.
get
I
like
hate
grilled chicken
waffles.
breast at
Like,
Waffle House? Get the chicken and egg special. It slaps.
I legitimately
They-
hate waffles.
They serve things that aren't waffles at Waffle House.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You go to Waffle House for the scrambled eggs with
I
cheese.
go to Waffle House for
Godlike.
the grits.
I don't go to Waffle House because I don't like breakfast.
I
I love
hate
breakfast.
waffles. Like legitimately, I do not like waffles.
Also, Waffle House waffles are built different. Just so you know. Like,
I
a
have
chocolate
tried
chip
them and I
waffle
hate
on
them.
occasion, like, they're built different.
They're built different because they're made out of cake batter.
Yeah. But it's not
But
what
I
you
still
primarily
hate
go there for.
See, that's the thing. Everyone's always like, you don't like pancakes? Not even chocolate chip pancakes or chocolate chip waffles?
No,
It's
pancakes are too heavy.
Like, I'm like, I don't like chocolate either.
Yes! Thank you!
So it's just like, you telling me to add, you're like, you don't even
No,
like
but
it with this other thing
I'm a
you don't
heathen,
like?
and I'm like, if I'm gonna get a chocolate chip waffle, there's gonna be nothing on it but like butter, so that I have the sweet and salt. Like I need the balance.
So my thing is the texture. Is that I hate the texture of waffles.
That's-
I love the texture of pancakes.
That's the exception Waffle House has, though, for me. I can't. Waffles are dog shit texture wise, unless it's from Waffle House, and then it's okay.
Waffle House. Well, that's the difference then. Is that Waffle House waffles just taste like cake to me, and I don't like cake
They are heavy. Like I can't actually eat more
very
than
sweet.
half of one. Like
because they use cake batter.
yeah, it's super heavy. So, but again, it's not about the waffles. It's about the chicken and egg special.
It's about the motherfucking grits, baby.
I don't like grits.
I love grits, and Waffle House grits are pretty damn decent.
Boo!
Grits are the same everywhere, and you can't change my mind. Boo! Boo that man! Boo!
About to smack you.
Okay, no, we have to get to the trial before
Yeah.
we stop because I
Yeah.
don't have much time before I have to try to get ready to do work.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Sucking on
I
a cough drop
actually
so that I don't
should
die.
probably leave.
No,
I'm sorry.
That's
I
fair.
do
But I
probably
love
need
you.
to leave.
Can I have a smooch again?
Of
for you?
course, baby.
Fucking-
I love you. Sorry, I didn't mean to full on just like almost make out with. I just got carried away.
Yeah, they were kind of just making out. I was just hearing making out noises. In my
sorry.
head, and I'm just like, okay,
Can I kiss your cheek?
sure.
Sid has just got the softest lips of all time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I try. I put a lot of fucking what is that called? Aquaphor. I put a lot of Aquaphor on my lips.
I don't know what that is.
It's the
But it's working.
It's the good shit, apparently.
Yeah.
It
I'm
is.
sorry. I just realized all that was like directly into the
Yeah,
microphone.
you know, y'all were
too.
just making out on mic, and there was no.
I should have muted.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you just straight making out. You get no Mickey out here on the fucking man. They're just doing it again. There's no music playing, by the way, so it's just make out noises. It's the best. It's actually so sick. It's actually so sick.
I can't.
This-
Sid is such a good kisser. You guys don't understand.
This is actually. It's gotta be uncomfortable for somebody.
Okay. I love you. I'll come back for kisses in a little bit.
Can I kiss your neck?
Yes, you can.
Don't fuck while you're in here. This Ace Day, you can't fuck.
It's Ace Day week. Absolutely can fuck.
People can fuck me. Establish this.
No, you must pass these trials.
I didn't mean to be so horny on Maine on Ace Day. Sorry.
All right, I will leave. I'm sorry. I'm being the horny one.
I love you.
It's my fault. Good night, guys.
That was really funny.
Well, my dear fellows, it is time we were leaving, I believe.
I didn't realize that was literally the line on the screen this whole time. Holy shit. Already?
Visiting hours are over. But God, we are surely to escort us out.
Oh, fuck.
There's a restaurant near here that serves excellent trout. Would you care to join me?
Again, now I'm thinking of Tom Carter. Just, ha 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 ha, fuck you. There's literally a song called Big Breakfast by
There is a
Tom
song
Carter.
called Big
It's also
Breakfast.
very good. I mean, we weren't like getting handsy or anything. If you turned the cam on, you would just see us smooching a
They
lot.
were just smooching. There was just regular smooching happening. I am in the room and can confirm. It was
confirm. It wasn't that horny.
It was just some pretty straightforward smooching.
There was just a lot of smooching happening.
Yeah.
That's not what it sounded like.
It's not what it sounded like. I agree.
I agree.
Because like I was avoiding.
I'm wearing headphones too. I know what it sounded like.
Yeah.
But that is.
It did sound horny as fuck on mic. I agree. Listen,
I know. I'm aware.
It's pretty straightforward smooching.
However, it was smooching.
It was not
smooching.
super makey outy or anything. It's just like the Aquaphor really is that good.
It's that good. Sid's lips are so soft. It was very PG-13.
Yeah, it was. I could confirm.
It just sounded.
It sounded super horny.
Much worse.
It sounded like. Kind of sounded like.
It sounded super horny.
Super horny.
It was just. I swear.
It might get flagged on YouTube, to be honest.
Shit! Oh no. Let's hope not.
Yeah. It probably
Oh dear!
won't.
There's never enough time, is there? Sorry.
You just can't read lines as a normal human.
My face hurts.
Mr. Natsume, if you'd like, in the trial tomorrow. From this perspective, it's Schrodinger's makeout. No Kemi was both not horny and super horny.
Like, you guys are killing me. My face actually hurts.
I keep finding more uses for the emote of Shrek smooching the Shadow the Hedgehog.
Is that what that emote is? I couldn't tell from this far away, but I distinctly see Shadow. It is. Oh my god, it's so good.
Wait, it is Shadow.
Oh, it's
Shrek.
Jabroni Mike. Oh.
It is Shrek
Hell
and
yeah,
Shadow smooching.
Shoutouts. I appreciate it. I see you are also a woman of culture.
I'd be happy to represent you.
My entire the entire lower half of my face is on fire. It hurts.
Look, student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. As I said, I only experienced a British courtroom for the first time yesterday. And although the man I was representing was found not guilty, I lost sight of something crucial. Something crucial? What to believe in? The defendant, justice, or the truth? How to believe, even. But I think I've finally worked it out. I've decided I must believe in myself above all else. To trust my instincts.
I'm thinking about one day I'll know what the law means from Apollo Justice.
Apollo,
you are a lawyer. Yes, Mr. Naruhodo.
And my instincts are telling me that you, Mr. Natsume, are innocent of this crime. It's imperative that we prove that in court. Welcome, student Mr. Naruhodo Esquire. I will fight for your innocence till the bitter end, with every weapon available to me.
Which isn't much. We really don't have any. This is just, you passed the vibe check, basically.
This is how much evidence we have.
Literally, he could have been the murderer.
One of these pieces
but the
of evidence
vibe said no.
is my, attorney's badge, essentially.
Yeah. I vote for Sid to come back. I'll go get him.
So I hope you'll permit me to represent you tomorrow. As I said when we first met, I'd like to entrust my fate to someone who will listen to me in my native tongue. Of course, Mr. Natsume.
It would be fair to say, Mr. Naruhodo, that your mind was, in many ways, made up from the outset. You merely needed the events of today to fully realize it.
I guess.
Yes, I think you're right about that.
Really, all we did was just discover this like lover's marital spat or whatever.
It's been a roundabout journey, but I got there in the end. Miss Suzato,
Yes?
would you be willing to stand by my side tomorrow and help me in court?
No. I mean, absolutely.
Oh, thank God.
As I said this morning, you may consider me your personal judicial assistant.
She's so cute.
Yeah, I love that pose so much. She's like,
She's like, let's do it. Fuck him up.
the shocking events of yesterday's trial still weigh heavily on my mind. But it's time to stop looking backwards. Kazuma believed in me, and Mr. Sholmes believes in me now too. So it's time. Time that I learned to believe in myself. Suzuki-san has no one. He's all alone. So it's my job to help him, to fight his corner. Tomorrow, in the courtroom, with all the strength I can muster.
And zero evidence.
Yeah,
Just
literally.
literally no
like
evidence at
actually
all.
None. Like,
None.
Just absolute, like, really.
Just
Nothing. You got.
Don't even know the name of the person who was stabbed.
Yeah, their name is not a part of any of the evidence.
All we know
got.
is they're not dead.
Yeah, they're
That's
alive.
it.
You could be like, hey, they're not dead. You know, they're like, case closed.
You're just gonna get in the courtroom and the judge is gonna be like, "What do you mean you don't know the victim's name? Are you serious?"
Okay, so we got to the.
This is where we wanted to get to for tonight.
I
We just
have
wanted to
some.
get here so that we could put the bookmark in this and start
Say,
off
hey,
fresh
we're
next
at a
time.
trial the next time we start streaming. Boy, did we get derailed.
Yes, you know what? It's
But
fine
it
though.
was really fun though.
It was,
I really
and
enjoyed it.
it's you're like talking about how like Sid doesn't come in very often,
Yeah, Sid
and
does not come in very often.
honestly we're blessed.
You discovered the levels marital spat both in the game and in real life with X-Men.
Oh my fucking god! You guys, I can't. No, you'll hear the bailiffs next time. If I'm gonna work at all tonight, I cannot get into the bailiffs
No,
tonight.
We're too loud for the
Like
bailiffs.
I
don't
don't
her
think
voice
you
can
guys
handle it.
understand by screaming the Tom Cardy bit how much I fried my throat
We're
accidentally.
British!
I can't get into bailiffs. I won't have a voice left to work.
Yeah. I get to scream all I want because I don't really need my voice.
Right.
It's not for my job.
I need my voice.
Yeah.
Literally.
That's why I get to scream with British. The bailiffs will be heard next stream.
Yeah, next stream for sure. Which,
It's definitely.
unless we both die somehow, it should be next week. Same time, same place.
Yeah, but
Unless
maybe I'll die.
it'd be like that.
Yeah,
Our
maybe
bodies just were like, nah, go fuck yourself.
No problem. I got you, though.
So that's where the stream is gonna end. Save the game,
We already
dumbass.
saved it.
Oh, okay.
It's just to be continued, so.
Then I'm the dumbass.
Yeah. Is there anyone you want to drop us off at?
I'm looking to see if anybody's on that I want to raid, but otherwise, again, like the usual spiel. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
You guys rule. This is why I stream. I love hanging out with y'all, and accidentally like making out into the microphone for y'all to hear. Happy International Asexuality Day. You're valid as fuck. Even if you get like ridiculously distracted by Camilla Carmine, she's hot. It's understandable. Drink water, take your meds. I know some of you guys forgot to take your meds. Go take your meds right now. And make sure you go outside and like actually touch grass, because like you would be surprised how important it is to actually get outside and like get sunlight on your skin, and it's important. It will physically affect you if you don't, so do that. And, get lots of sleep and have a super cool and good night.
I don't have anyone on my follower list, so unless you have someone.
I'm looking. No. I mean, like, all that I have on my thing is just games done quick. And that's about it, really.
Yeah,
So,
we're probably just gonna go offline then.
yeah, we're just go offline. But yeah, I mean, take care of yourselves. See you guys next time. Okay, bye.